Check, 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 check. 1, 2. Mic check, ladies and gentlemen. People of the internet. As we get settled in. Get settled in for another evening and or morning, depending on where you are in the world, of Hogwarts Legacy and general video game conversation. I don't know why, but it feels like longer than normal since we did our last stream, but it wasn't. Oh, it's just, I think it's because there's so much happening, man. There's just, it's like the fact that we're this close now. Things about to get real, you guys. They're about to get real really fast. Yeah, I was thinking, wait, did I stream last week? I did. I actually streamed. We did some streams over on Twitch as well. So we did multiple streams. But it feels like longer than normal. Oh, you know what else I just realized? We're gonna have to change the intro. Once the game comes out, man, I'll have to get some new stuff on there. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, people of the internet. RetroRaconteur here. I'm just a dad who loves games and the stories they tell. This is a weekly live show where we talk all things Hogwarts Legacy and other random shenanigans. Wherever the chat may lead us, which often goes to some interesting places, let me tell you. So let's see, we already had Jeremiah Robinson renewing their membership right when we got started tonight. Thank you, Jeremiah, for being a member of House Raconteur. And look at this, guys, now we got the hammer. We got the hammer here, nice and close. Welcome to House Raconteur, my friend. Or welcome back. See, I'm always confused. The little thing that I see, it says Jeremiah renewed their membership for 1 month.
How are you?
So I'm like, wait, if they renewed it, wouldn't it be the second month if it's a renewal? So whether it's number 1 or number 2, Jeremiah, thank you very much, my friend. We also had Per Barthel with a super chat, $10 super chat. Thank you so much, Per Barthel. I don't see a message with it. So thank you for the kind, the very generous support there. And then, oh, hold on. Dustin, Dustin, you beat Elwin. You beat her by, hold on, make sure my math's right. You beat her by 8 seconds. By 8 seconds, you beat her. It was very, very close, let me tell you. Very close. Dustin with the $5 super chat. Dustin says, in before the Elwin membership gift and 3 streams left. Dustin was indeed before Elwin, but not much before. Elwin with the 5 gifted memberships. Tom, Russ, Templar Gaming, Michael Sullivan, and Brittany L. all getting one of those gifted memberships. And guys, yep, Luna's here. She's arrived. She probably heard my voice carrying through the house and thought, oh, he's streaming. It's time. He's live. He is streaming and we are officially on. Man, all these memberships, I need to check again and see if we've unlocked any more. I bet we have, man. I bet we've unlocked a couple more emote slots. So guys, whenever you have whenever you have a membership, you get access to the emotes here on the channel, discount on merch, a couple of other things. There's a extra community page, special role over in the Discord, exclamation point Discord, which the Discord has really been growing, guys. So if you want to have a place to talk all things Hogwarts Legacy among other people who are super pumped about the game, I think it's going to get even crazier, obviously, when the game comes out. We already have a... Just when they put out trailers, this was an idea we had, I think, 2 trailers ago, to do like an Excel sheet, and then for everybody to find, when they find secrets, to put it in there. So we were talking with the mods today about we're going to have like a whole section probably. We might just convert the spoiler section to becoming secrets and Easter eggs, because there's going to be so many. There's going to be so many. So Elwin, thank you so much for the gifteds. Guys, if you got one of those gifteds, welcome to RetroRaconteur. You are now officially one of our members. Thank you very much. Brittany renewed their tier 1 membership as well. That's a 2-month streak for Brittany. Or wait, then it also said Brittany got... Yeah, it's so weird. Sometimes it pops them up separately. I think Brittany was one of the gifteds. Templar Gaming with the 4 months. Thank you, Templar Gaming. And then Russ with the 2 months as a member here. Member of RetroRaconteur. Volti. You guys, man, we hadn't even gotten to the intro, to the welcoming of the chat yet. And you getting things started like this, man. Let's go. Everybody's feeling the hype, the excitement. Volti with the super chat. Hey, Retro. Sorry I missed some live streams. Been dealing with life. And my ex, we all know how that is. Oh, sorry about that, Volti. Sorry to hear you're going through some struggles right now. Hopefully everything is going well with you. Yeah, dude, everything's going great, man. Everything's knock on wood, because when you have 2 kids, it's like there's always, especially now that school's back in normally and everything, we've had so much sickness in our family the past year, really. We've just kind of like rotated these different illnesses. So I actually wasn't feeling well at all last week. Felt okay Tuesday. Then we did a Twitch stream. Was it the next morning? I think it was the next morning. I woke up feeling awful. Like, I did not think I was going to be able to stream. Powered through. But yeah, I mean, other than that, like, things are going pretty well, dude. The channel's doing great. I'm getting, obviously, very excited for what's happening in a month, right? It's just going to be fun to see it all come together. Fun to see it all come together, man. We're going to be, I haven't finalized the plans yet. Haven't officially finalized, but I've decided we're definitely going to be live streaming, most likely on Twitch for the gameplay. So I feel like most of you, the night of, like midnight or whatever, I feel like most of you are going to be playing. But if you want to watch along, we'll do it over on Twitch. But we're definitely going to do a super fun, like, epic countdown stream, counting down to midnight, which I've never done anything like that before. So that should be interesting. So we might have to get some Jackbox games going. I don't know what we'll do, but that will be over here on YouTube. So let's see. Let me actually pull up the calendar, because, and this will of course be the 7th because we want the early access. Yeah. So Monday, February the 6th is a Monday. So that Monday night, we will for sure be doing a live stream on YouTube. Don't know the timing yet and all that in terms of what time I'll be going live. But yeah, we'll do a fun countdown. We'll probably look back at some old videos, old theories. I think I shared last time how Nico had the idea of we should go back through some old videos. And I was like, yeah, let's go through all of them. And it would just take an insane amount of time just to watch them. Not even comment on them. I had no idea. I mean, I knew we had a lot, but I didn't know it was that many. Then Ravenclaw Tyrell gifting 5 memberships as well. Ravenclaw Tyrell, good to see you here, my friend. And we are welcoming, I think that is 5 brand new members. No, wait, Stefan is 2 months. Super Nidge is 2 months. Wait, are they all 2? Nicholas is 2 months. Okay, so Tater that's the first month for Tater, and El Hubis first month as well. Thank you guys. Welcome. Welcome back to RetroRaconteur. By the way, speaking of this hammer, man, just beat God of War Ragnarok. Oh my gosh. Don't worry, I'm not going to spoil it if you haven't played it. Oh, so much I want to talk about with that game. So much I want to talk about with that game. there were quite a few surprises. I gotta say, quite a few surprises. Jeremiah Robinson with a super chat as well. I'm a new member. Thanks for the welcome. Hey, Jeremiah, good to have you here, my friend. Great group of people. I think so anyway, that you're hanging out with right now. Great group of people, and it's just a super fun community to be a part of. So we're happy to have you. Like I said, the Discord, !Discord, if you guys want to continue the conversation when we're off stream. But yeah, we did a couple Twitch streams last week. The first one was totally unannounced. I mean, I guess technically it was announced, but I waited till right when I was going live. I was like, I want to test some things out, make sure I still remember how to do all this. So I just announced it on Twitter, literally as we were going live, and I don't know, like 35, 40 of you showed up. We had a good time over there. Then we did it again the next day, had even more people, but we're playing through Goblet of Fire on the GameCube version, but we're playing it through Dolphin, which works really well with that version of the game. Makes it look so nice. Unfortunately, the game's just not that great. It's not very good. But I got to figure out a time. Honestly, probably this week. We're probably going to be doing a live stream, 1 or 2 on Twitch this week. So make sure in the Discord or follow me on Twitter. I'll make sure to let you guys know when I'm doing. I'll try to give a little more notice than like, hey, I'm going live. But I definitely want to try and finish that. And I'd love to try and play. Man, it's going to be tough. But I'd love to try and play through 5 as well. Because I know 5 is one of the... 5 kind of opens things back up. You have that open world again. But yeah, same name over on Twitch, RetroRaconteur. And then Sean subscribed. Welcome, Sean. Thank you for subscribing. So thank you guys so much for the love and support. And then let's see, what else do we have here? Let's see everybody that's hanging out in the chat right now. Everybody hanging out in the chat. In case you're new here, this is how we start off the streams. We go through, we see who's here, we see who's hanging out, and we just give you guys a quick shout out, which I still think this participants thing is not totally accurate because it just does. There's way more of you in here than what shows on this. So I'm just going to go back through the chat. I'm going to go through the chat here. Debbie, welcome, Debbie Robbins. Stefan is here. I think Stefan, I saw your name on, yeah, you got one of the gifteds. Nice. So Stefan, Dustin, Ravenclaw, Tyrell, Nicholas, Olson, all members of House Raconteur right there. Thank you guys for being here. Lost Lily, don't usually make retro streams because of work, but I'm sick today. Well, Lily, I'm so sorry to hear that you're sick, but maybe this is a little bright spot in your sickness. So glad you got to make it for a live stream. It is so cold in my house, by the way, if you're wondering, like, yeah, that's why we got the hand rubbing going on here. Flame Boomerang, welcome, my friend. Hit that like button. Brittany L, Elwin, Tom, Nagura Ravenclaw, Chris Hufflepuff, welcome back, Chris L. Hoovis, all members of House Raconteur right there. Noakes, I remember that name. Welcome back, Noakes. Michael Sullivan, Johnny the Hufflepuff, Russell, here in the house. Back-to-back members right there. Timothy Ninja, welcome back, my friend. Noisy Boy, Noob, what's up, Noob? Welcome back, Noob. Good to see you, my friend. Lauren D in the house. Ravenclaw Tyrell. We already said Ravenclaw Tyrell, but another shout out there. Volty, members of House Raconteur right there. Debbie Robbins in the house. Stathy Politis. I probably completely botched that. Sorry about that, but welcome. Thank you for choosing to spend your time here. I know you guys have a lot of options for live streams, a lot of ways to spend your time. So anytime at all that you hang out here or watch any of my videos, it's very much appreciated. Very much appreciated. Brock, member of House Raconteur. Laughing Stock. Jason Hodges, what is up, my friend? What's happening in a month? I know, right? What is it? What is it? Is there anything happening in a month? What is today? January 10th? What could be happening? February 10th? February 7th for a lot of us here. That early access, though. John Paul Johnson, welcome, my friend. Welcome. Let's see. Anybody else? Ether, I'm late, but I'm here. Hey, we were a little late getting started. My son and I had to get a quick dub in Fortnite. So that's why I was a little late. Just a little bit late getting things started here. Nico, what's up, Nico? The real life Chief Warlock moderator here on the channel as well. Let's see. Tater, not playing at night. Gonna play in the morning, like 4 a.m. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm just gonna play like, I don't know, dude. I took off work that, if I remember right, I think it's the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So I'm gonna try to get some good sleep during the day Monday, and then we'll see how far I can go, man. We'll see how far we could take it. Like I said, if you're just tuning in, we're gonna start Monday the 6th. We'll start the stream here, build up to midnight, and then for those of who want to watch gameplay, we'll hop over to Twitch and start. Which, by the way, I was thinking about this in the car on the way home today. I was like, wait a second. I actually haven't pre-ordered it digitally. I don't have it pre-ordered digitally. I've got a collector's edition pre-ordered, which is a hard copy, and then I pre-ordered a hard copy of the deluxe from Best Buy, just honestly to kind of have a backup. But I kept hoping we might get a review copy or something, a digital copy for review. Maybe, yeah. No, haven't heard anything. Hasn't happened yet. We'll see. We'll see. But yeah, I guess I can always do that the night of if I need to. But I would want to make sure I do the preload, so we're ready to go right there at midnight. Right there at midnight. It's got to be ready to go. Dark Lord Aaron, what's up, my friend? We'll definitely be here for the countdown, then disappear from life and reality for a solid. Yeah, it's going to be fascinating, dude. But I also feel like it's going to be, I feel like there's going to be a lot of new people, too. Just like in our community, but just eyeballs on Hogwarts in general. A lot of new people. And some people love watching new games at launch, stream live. So that's why I ultimately decided to do it. Everything will be brought over to YouTube, though, so don't worry about that, guys. If you're like a YouTube-only person, I've been testing out. We started with the Goblet of Fire Twitch stream that I did. That's over on YouTube, the first one. And the second one's currently in editing, but I was talking to, who was it? Hogwarts Legacy Explained on Twitter. So apparently he's done a lot of the gameplay streams for the other games. And apparently from like the fourth one on, there are all kinds of copyright issues with the music, which I hoped wouldn't happen until I tried to do the Lego games, because Lego games have like the licensed music all over them. But it actually happened in Goblet of Fire. So the first video, it didn't pick up anything. The second one, which I have uploaded, it flagged like 2 Jeremy Soule songs, which is weird because like the first game was, those were Jeremy Soule as well. And I don't know. Copyright, it's a weird thing. So I'm going to have to see if we can't like turn down the music in them, I guess, which is kind of like a boring way to play games, but got to do what you got to do. On Twitch, it won't be a problem, but because they just go back and mute like the VOD. But on YouTube, yeah, I don't know. We'll have to figure something. We'll have to figure something out because I want to keep doing them for sure. I want to keep doing them. Sally Gukla Gaming, welcome. Thank you for being here. Last of my kin, Gemini King, welcome. Bristol Boy, let's see, I think I remember Bristol Boy. Member of House RetroRaconteur right there. Adam Hester, God of War was awesome. It was so good, dude. It was so good. I enjoyed it so much. It started off a little slow for me, but I think it was because for those who follow the stream regularly and everything, know that I replayed the 2018 version of God of War right before going in. And so I got the Platinum Trophy. I got Kratos so powered up. So then when I went into the new one, I just felt so underpowered for a while. And I don't feel like the runic attacks are as strong in the second one, but I may just need to search out, find more, and upgrade the right ones. Let's see, what did I miss there? We just had a super chat from Megan Sing Sometimes. Nice name, Megan. Thank you for being here. Hey, Retro, I took the week off work, not taking any chances. I don't blame you. Sounds like a good plan to me, Megan.
You're a wizard, Harry.
Sounds like a good plan. And thank you for the support on the stream here. And then a flurry of activity with a couple new subscribers there. Hagrid.
You're a wizard, Harry.
Thank you for shouting him out, Hagrid. Appreciate it. You're a wizard, Harry. All right, John Paul, I think we said Jamin or
You're a wizard,
Jamin. Thank you for being here. Simeon, Paula. I like that, Paula. Give me a little pronunciation there in the name. Members of House RetroRaconteur right there. Thank you all for being here. Dylan in the house. Dylan, yes, sir. Dylan made it. We got Clint here. Steven Garrett is here. Let's see. We already saw Noob. We saw Bristol Boy. We saw Noakes. I see CJ there. What's up, CJ? Welcome. Thank you for being here. Anna Silverthread. JP Ravenfire. Pattyfoot is here in the house. Couple of channel members there. The Lab Athletic, my new favorite YouTuber. What? Thank you, my friend. What I'm looking forward to most is wandering the castle, grounds of Forbidden Forest at night. I feel this will be the most HP-like experience, at least surface level. I hope so, my friend. I hope so. I hope so. But yeah, thank you for the kind words. I think I'm most looking forward to the exploration too. I commented on one of Chandler's posts today about I just hope it's so full of Easter eggs, man, and secrets. Like, I hope there are things that are legitimately difficult to unlock that, like, require the community to figure things out together. Deke Squad, what's up, Deke Squad? Yeah, the chat just did that thing where it jumped, so it skipped. It skipped a bunch of you. If I missed any of you, my apologies. Nikki, Radar, yo, I see you guys there. Gabe, Psalm, Michael P., Mrs. Raconteur in the house. How many copies do you need? Mrs. Raconteur. I mean, we could probably return one of them, but we got to have a digital copy so we can go live 12:01 a.m. You know, it's very important. Stargazer Tim here as well. Valerian Sith Lord. Having surgery the Monday before release, spending all recovery playing Hogwarts Legacy, winning. Oh, Valerian Sith Lord, hope it's nothing too serious, but I mean, that's a great way to spend recovery. It's a great way to spend recovery, gotta say. Interfire Gaming renewing their membership. Or it's not a renewal. They became a member. 1 month. But it says renewal. Either way, you know what, Interfire Gaming, you are officially a member of House RetroRaconteur. Thanks so much for being here. Check out all those emotes you see people using, the little welcome letter, the train, the house icons, 48-hour stream. Oh no, Dark Lord Aaron, I can't do that. Cannot do that. Spill Freak, excited for all the post-launch coverage. I know, it's going to be crazy. There's going to be so much. Olimar, they haven't said anything about Boggarts. And we also haven't heard anything about Ridiculous. So, if Ridiculous was ever confirmed, then you could just about say, well, of course they're going to have the Boggart then. This month about to be Torture Butter Bjerkleys. What's up? Another member of House RetroRaconteur in the house. I need to get a grip. See, all you guys are saying, like, Chandler today was talking about how this month's going to go by so slow. I'm like, really? Because I feel overwhelmed of all the stuff. I was planning out videos today, thinking about all I still need to get done before launch. It's going to fly by for me, I feel like. Maybe that's a content creator thing where we see all that we have to do. Stefan gifting 5 memberships from Stefan. Thank you so much, Stefan. It pops up and says tier 1. We only have 1 tier, so don't think you guys are missing out on anything. It's all 1 tier right now. So let's see. Stefan just gifted 5 to Arian DH Wubby. Hey, I recognize that name, Wubby. Wubby's been here before. Magic Arachnid. That's a cool name. VP Non-Japan, welcome. And Pilot Joseph, you guys are all now officially members of House RetroRaconteur. Thank you all so much for being here, hanging out tonight. Yeah, I want to play Jedi after Hogwarts and all that dies down. I think Jedi will be one of the first alternate games, we play for the channel. But I need to play the first one, which just coincidentally is free on PlayStation Plus right now. So that'll be a nice one for me to play. I might have time. No, probably not before launch, because I want to try and get through as many of the Potter games as I can before launch. All right. Fallen Order is pretty good. Hogwarts will never die down. I mean, like, eventually, you guys will see and do everything. All the videos will have been made. And then hopefully they're like, here's some DLC. Hopefully that's what happens at that point. But man, you guys, I mean, today officially, so January 10th, so we're 1 month away from, I guess that's what they're considering the global, or the big launch, which let's see here. Let's see here, my friends. Let's go ahead and switch screens, which, by the way, thank you all again, everybody who's here hanging out. Appreciate you all choosing to spend your time here. If you're new here, we do this every Tuesday evening. And as Dustin reminded us earlier, chat, we have, so including tonight, we've got 4 streams left. If we don't include tonight, so if we just start talking the 17th, so we'll do live stream the 17th, live stream the 24th, live stream the 31st. Then the next stream would be the countdown stream. I mean, we're single-digit streams. We're counting on one hand the number of streams we have left before the launch. Ravenclaw Tyrell again! What is happening, dude? Ravenclaw Tyrell, dude, thank you so much. 5 more gifted memberships. Janet, Ahmad, Talon, Pete, and Politis. Politis?
Welcome to Gryffindor.
Ravenclaw Tyrell, thank you so much, dude. Very much appreciated. Another regular of the stream here. All right, let's go ahead and switch screens, you guys. Let's switch screens and get into the news. Let's get into the Hogwarts Legacy news, of which there's not a lot, but a fair amount to go over. So this was the tweet Chandler posted today that I was talking about. 1 month. I don't think anyone can really prepare you for what the launch of your first game feels like. Immensely proud of the work everyone on the team has put into this. And the wait for these final 4 weeks is going to be tough. See, I'm like, Chandler, dude, I know you got a lot to do. Maybe he's talking about, maybe Chandler, I know they go back and watch streams, so Chandler, maybe you're talking about the community. Maybe you're talking about us. I know it's going to fly by for you.
You're a wizard, Harry.
I mean, who knows? Like, this is 1 month to go, right? People are seeing TV commercials. We're seeing ads on YouTube. People are seeing commercials at the cinema. I mean, I'll be honest with you guys. I haven't heard anything about, like, early copies. Haven't heard anything. I don't know if they're doing, like, review embargoes. Don't know. Maybe the bigger, maybe like, you know, IGN, GameStop, all those, maybe they're going to be doing reviews early. No idea. But you got to think there's something else big planned, right? You got to think there's one more big thing. So we shall see. But yeah, I mean, all the marketing, that's going to get ratcheted up big time. You're seeing all sorts of new videos now. I mean, big YouTubers starting to cover this game a lot more frequently. So yeah, we've got, I was trying to chart out today. I was pulling up a calendar and being like, okay, how many videos do I have left before launch? Because I got to, like, whatever I want to include, whatever I want to talk about before launch, I mean, I got to decide, man. I got to decide now. What are the final videos we're going to make before we know, right? Before we know what happens. Oh, man. Wait, IGN does it right. Oh, yeah. I mean, review situation for this game will be particularly interesting. Let's see. We also had, lowercase Logan. What is up, my friend, with the super chat? Retro, do you think IGN will do a preview series or will they avoid due to backlash? I'd say IGN probably will. Yeah, I mean, they did the, they posted the footage of the showcases, so I would think so. But I have no idea. Like, I've officially stopped caring about what anybody else does, really, about this game. So that's where I'm at. I don't even know if I'm going to look at reviews at all. I honestly don't know. I certainly don't care. I do not care what... I mean, I've said it on every live stream I've been on like with podcasts now and some of the other guys. Like I just, I mean, this game could literally launch to 2 out of 10 scores, and I'm obviously gonna play it. And we'll all be sad together if that's what happens. But yeah, I don't care. I don't care. I don't need any preview footage. I don't need any. But we shall see. We shall see if they do it, if any of the bigger websites cover it, and how much they cover it. I think they will. It'll just be, there'll be lots of hedging, qualifying. Oh, and did you know this, by the way? But yeah, I'm not gonna get into it. Not gonna get into it. This channel, man, is for people who are excited about the game, who are looking forward to the game, who want to know more about the game. And once the game's out, it'll be for people who are wanting to talk about the game, and in the game, right? The game, the GAME. So that's what we're gonna stay focused on, man. But yeah, appreciate your support as always, Logan. Lowercase Logan. My goodness, I can't speak. Mary Studios here as well. Mary, thank you for being here. Susie Q. Welcome, Susie Q. Channel members right there. Ether, I have really changed my opinion on that over the years. I really have, because there was a time when I really did rely, and I mean, if I'm being totally honest, I still do to some extent rely on review scores a little bit, but not a lot. Like, I feel like the older you get and you have less time to game, they can be somewhat helpful if you're like, I just need to see, I'm looking for a new game. And if there's not one that you've identified, like, let's see what's came out recently. But honestly now, like, yeah, I mean, I'm definitely leaning more toward where you're at, Ether, of being like, I mean, I'll watch, if it's one I'm like on the fence on, I'll watch people play it. I'll watch a couple YouTube videos of people maybe doing more, not necessarily reviews that are like, I'm going to assign a score and give it like all this. See, I used to be so for like, I thought review scores are very valuable. But man, I don't know anymore. I don't know. It's just so easy to get information from people you trust now, right? With the power of YouTube and Twitch, and I mean, I don't know. People probably do reviews on TikTok and stuff too, right? It's like there's just so many ways. You find those people you jive with, and you're like, oh, this person, like, they kind of have some similar gaming styles, similar gaming tastes that I do. And then you listen to them talk about the game. Like, that's what I do. And then you listen to the nuance, you listen to the pros and cons. Yeah, so I guess I'm talking myself into, I can't remember the last time I looked at, let me see, usually I kind of know, like, the more you are in the gaming industry, right, and watching publishers and developers in the industry, you kind of know, who the heavy hitters are in terms of like the devs. You know which ones you're going to buy automatically. Like God of War. I mean, I did not need to see a review score for that. But most people probably didn't. Because of the pedigree of the studio, how that game's going to be. That's why Hogwarts could be a very interesting one. Because it is a studio that hasn't put out a game in a long time, and it's completely different from anything they've ever done. And it's also such a huge, huge passion project for them. One that they have clearly put so much care and love into. Yeah. We'll see, man. We'll see. Forgot all about the winter ASMR. Dustin, you're so right. I forgot about it too. That's another big one. That is another big one that they would need to, I think for sure we'll get that, right? For sure we'll get that. Loken Pulgan. I still don't get it. How do you claim pre-order bonuses when you buy physical? So they just include it in the box, like a digital code. Might cancel your pre-order and go digital. Well, like, so I pre-ordered like God of War, the collector's edition. That's how we got this magnificent piece right here. But there's a code in the box, and it'll just have a digital code that you put in, and then it'll give you whatever digital items are included. Now, the interesting one for physical is the 72 hours early access. That's the interesting one. Which actually, I don't know, have they even confirmed yet if it will be going live at midnight? Maybe I shouldn't make all these plans. Like for the early edition? You don't have to, right? Well, you guys could probably see if you've pre-ordered it digitally. You can probably see the countdown. But yeah, if you pre-ordered the deluxe or collector's physical, then it's all about your retailer, man. Like, are you picking it up in store? Are you having it shipped to you? Because then that's 72 hours, then it becomes a big question. Yeah, I don't see how the physical will be at midnight unless people do midnight launches, but I have no idea if companies are even doing that anymore or not because it's so much digital now. No countdown time of the play yet. Yeah, because I don't guess you can preload yet on PlayStation either. PlayStation says February 6th at 12 a.m. Well, so I guess that'd be February 7th. Well, yeah, because I think it's officially, it's like 12:01. So yeah, that makes sense. Have you noticed that there are two separate intros about our character getting sorted, one with Fig and the other not? Yeah, I think they changed that, Johnny. So the one that, like this little GIF that I posted here. Actually, I don't even know which one that one's from. But in the first reveal trailer, yeah, and it's also a different person putting the hat on. So in the first trailer, it was what we are pretty sure is Headmaster Black. Whereas in the updated one, it is who we think is Professor Weasley. Yeah, Pacific time, Jenny. You all get it earlier. Well, technically the same time, right? But at least you don't have to stay up till midnight. February 6th, 12 a.m. for the pre-download. Gotcha, Elwin. Thank you for the clarification. Yeah, that makes sense then. So you can... That gives you a full 24 hours to get it all set up. Oh, that's weird, Bristol boy. Steam. Heisenberg White, welcome. Did you notice that you can't look through the windows at Hogwarts? There's always the bright sunlight blocking the view no matter how close you are. I don't think I have noticed that, no. Christian Gamer, what's up, dude? It's going well. Hanging out, talking about all of the... Let's also go to the, they did do a post today and yesterday. Yeah, so they've been doing these little posts like this, which I think we talked about this one last week, the Incendio one, and also the, did someone say chicken one? And then they had this one about Wiggenweld potion. Restore your health. So to make the Wiggenweld potion, here's what you're going to need. 1 drop of Horklump juice, 1 batch of Dittany leaves, and then you get 1 bottle of Wiggenweld potion. Oh, I thought there was one more thing. I guess it's just those 2. There you go. See it. See the potion making happen. I saw a lot of people on Twitter saying they're getting vibes of Half-Blood Prince. That's the first thing I thought of too. That looks very similar to the Half-Blood Prince potion making, obviously updated and refined, hopefully. Then we had this one for Accio. What will you summon? Which, hold on, I think these have sound. Let me turn off our other music. I think they have sound anyway. Let's see. Yeah, I know they do because I remember him. Accio. Watch us do a couple times. How will you cast?
Accio. Accio.
Poacher Stalker. Which, to start off here, how about Gryffindor? Represent. Collect field guide pages in Hogwarts. So this is the shot of the library right here. I love this. So they're in the library. We have the ancient, I mean, that looks like the statue that we've seen of the witch in several different areas. Or maybe that's the founders. I don't know. Maybe that's the founders. But I think finding all these field guide pages is going to be so fun. Here's one thing I thought was so weird in this shot right here. Oh, by the way, Megan, hold on. I missed Megan's, Megan with the super chat. Megan, thank you so much. Apologies that I missed that 2 minutes ago. Megan said game comes out 8 p.m. here in AK. Oh, nice. That's Alaska, right? Not Arkansas. Yeah. Alaska. Wow, so you get it super early. That's awesome. But yeah, these field guide pages, I think they're going to be so fun. But what I'm confused by is this right here. Exit the mine. Like, clearly we're not in a mine. I don't know if it's just referring to this point here that you need to... But why would it say exit the mine? Why wouldn't it say go to the mine? I mean, no way this is inside a mine, right? This is definitely in Hogwarts. Oh, yeah, collect field guide pages in Hogwarts, but then exit the mine. It's got to be something to do with the mission, whatever that mission right there is. And then a couple that we already know about. So Incendio here. This one's Accio. So Accio is the purple. And then Arresto Momentum. And I'm thinking... most people are thinking this is Expelliarmus because of the wand, which I think Alan called these damage spells. It's kind of interesting if he would say if Expelliarmus is in damage, but I mean, it makes the most sense too. UK is 5 hours ahead of Eastern time. I have to wait even longer. Oh man. So wait a second. You have to wait until... welcome, by the way, Shadow Guided. So hold on. So you guys don't get to play it before us? You don't get to play it at midnight your time? What time do you all get to play it? I figured it would still be... do they go based on, like, Eastern time? Is that, like, when it all starts? Yes, Stefan, there is going to be a day one patch. That's in the FAQ. Maybe the 72-hour early access says... No. The 72-hour early access, that's for... that is for PC... Xbox Series SX and PS5. Yeah. Yep. Not for any of the versions that got delayed, though, unfortunately. Innerfire Gaming, what is up? I can pre-download it on the 5th. Nice. I don't know why it's saying different things for some people. Maybe it's a territory thing. I'm not sure. Pre-order the Steam version will take no time to install. Nice. Yeah, that's what I was wondering, Pete. So is like Eastern time, is that what they go by for release? Roger, welcome, Roger. Wi-Fi is bad by the time it's downloaded the early access. No, Lydia. If you get the... I think that's why they open it up usually. I guess some people were saying 24 hours or 48 hours before on PlayStation. So you can set the download before you can actually play it. So it can go ahead and fully download. And I'm sure, I know PC has that. I'm sure Xbox does too, where you could have it. Any Xbox users confirm the 72-hour? I mean, I'm pretty sure that's official on the early access. You can play 4 days early? I do not know anything about that, Sam. I do not know anything about that. Micah, hey, glad you made it as well, Micah. All right, let's watch the rest of this here. So you get plus 80 XP for that.
Accio.
And we see another Accio here, which we still have the little marker here. I wonder if that exit the mine is actually supposed to go with this one. It is. I'm an idiot.
Hello.
I'm an idiot.
How are you? Welcome to Gryffindor.
Oh my gosh, you guys. Okay, now it makes much more sense. I just remember freezing it right here and being like, what? Exit the mine.
Hello. How
Oh
are
my
you?
goodness, guys.
Welcome to Gryffindor.
Yeah, so the exit the mine goes with this scene right here, which obviously makes a lot more sense.
Hello. How are you?
Oh my goodness, nearly headless Nick. What has happened, my friend? Did we get another, we did! Roger! Roger with 5 more gifted Tier 1
How
memberships.
are you? Welcome to Gryffindor.
We got 5 more members of House Raconteur. Welcome, my friends. Welcome. You're now officially
How are you? Welcome to Gryffindor.
members of House Raconteur. Let's see who got those. Christian Gamer got one. That's 2 months. Debbie, Logan, Harry, AAA EO, and then Logan Polgan got one as well. Nice, guys. Welcome. And thank you so much, Roger. Thank you very much. And then did I miss Fetch Quest Gaming? Fetch Quest Gaming. Oh, wait. Fetch Quest Gaming came in right before. Right before Roger. Fetch Quest Gaming renewed their, or became a member. Thank you so much, Fetch Quest. Thank you, guys. Thank you for all the support. Enjoy your emotes. Have fun in the chat. I think we said it so you can spam them. All right, let's see. Are they shortening the recipes for potions? Yeah, I'm like, two does seem a little small. Some of you guys were saying that feels like, say Hogwarts Legacy will be 85 gigabytes. Almost the same as Ragnarok. Could probably Accio wands. I wonder if we could be... so, Ryan, that's Expelliarmus. Expelliarmus will disarm, and then pretty sure it always... does it pop the wand back? Oh my gosh, hold on. Oh my goodness. I know chat's already answered me. You guys have already answered me. It's the disarming spell. Drive out a weapon. Forces the subject to drop whatever they're holding. Usually that's a wand, which is why it's often seen in duels. Yeah, so it just makes them drop it. And then I guess you could try to Accio the wand. Try to Accio the wand, maybe? But I feel like something happened. I'm a little fuzzy on Deathly Hallows right now. And that one's always different because Harry was the true master of the Elder Wand. But I remember... Obviously, the front cover of the book, he ends with, like, the wand in his hand. So I think the wand, like, flies back to him in that one. All right, hold on. I'm going to finish watching this clip finally. Oh, did she go eat? My wife's, like, terrified of her voice being on stream. She, like, barely opens the door. I asked the question. She's just nodding. It's like, it's okay, honey. They can hear your voice. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, I know there's got to be some lore thing with that. But like, I guess Expelliarmus, you're right, they do show in the movie. We'll look into it later. So then we get the scene right here with the exit the mine. We see the little marker right there. Clearly, they're in some sort of... I mean, this could potentially be... Gringotts, maybe? I love the attire right here, by the way. The hat right there is awesome. And it is interesting, with them being so attentive to lore, I'm honestly, like, I'm surprised. Like, it personally doesn't bother me. Some people said it bothers them. But it honestly surprises me that they did not make this Carpe Retractum. Because technically, I think Carpe Retractum is the one that's like rope-like, the extension to pull, you know? I mean, I guess it still technically works because you're basically pulling the lever that then activates that, so. And then I also wanted to comment on these little, these final... These little dueling feats here. Slice a poacher duelist while they're casting Reducto. So Reducto confirmed spell. Dude, maybe that's... wonder if that's Reducto right there. Because hold on. What are the exact effects of Reducto? Reduce obstacles to pieces. That... a curse that blasted objects to pieces. It was rather easy to target a fine mist or a pile of ashes. Harry Potter taught this curse to Dumbledore's army during the 1995-96 school year. It's blue, destroys solid objects. So, I mean, I guess that could actually be Reducto right there.
Accio.
By the way, thanks to the new subscribers, guys. Welcome, welcome.
Accio.
Your PS5 comes Thursday? Let's go, dude. Let's go. Yeah, they're pretty consistently available now, which is nice to see. All right, so that was the one that they posted on the 9th, and then today they posted this one. Pretty straightforward on this one. Remember, the Witcher Wizard always has the final say as to which house they belong to. And it's just like the sorting hat here. Where will you be sorted? Still super interesting to me. They never made one of these for Fig. Never made one for Fig. Also, never made one for Weasley. Maybe they're wanting to keep Weasley somewhat of a secret to the mainstream audience who hasn't dissected, every single thing like we have, maybe. So yeah, that was today's. And yeah, that's it. Oh man, we need a good, you know what? We need a good poll question for tonight. We need a good poll question. All right, let me see here. What would be a good one? Now that we're much closer to launch. No, wait, I don't want to go to that page. I want to go to this page. Oh my goodness, then I hear my voice. My voice double right there. All right, let's see. Let's do start a poll. And I'm going to say, have you pre-ordered Hogwarts Legacy? Yes, no. I'm going to add 2 no options. No. I'm going to say no, waiting for impressions. I'm going to say hands-on impressions. I'm not even going to say reviews. I can't fit all that. I'm just going to say waiting for impressions. No, don't plan to. If anybody in this chat right now votes no, don't plan to, I'm going to be very curious to why you're hanging out here. It'd be so funny if somebody's like, actually, Retro, I just love your streams. I have no interest in this game. I'd be like, what? What? All right, there we go. There we go. All right, so the other big thing I want to do tonight is we are going to break down. We've been trying to do this for what, chat? The regulars who are here. We've been trying to do this for like 3 weeks now. This most recent gameplay showcase, we have broken down piece by piece. Piece by piece. All right, I'm gonna put it right here at the combat section. I'm gonna get caught up with chat, and then we will we'll see where it's at. We'll dive in. Dustin, you were tempted, but no, don't plan to now. Wait till day before since you get digital. Yeah. I mean, the only reason I did is because of the collectors, which even now I've had second thoughts about if I want to keep it or not. It's that sad, man. Isn't that sad? But I mean, I don't want to insult people who are excited for it. What's the Accio clip, Jax? It was a new post they shared on their social media accounts on yesterday. Yeah, so you can find it on Instagram and or Twitter as well. Oh, dude, I freaked out for a second. My we have like this motion camera out front, and it just went off. I'm like, who in the world? But it's my mom. My mom's coming tonight to watch the kids the next couple days. All right. Christian Gamer, yes, last month Professor Baxter said no, but partly waiting for impressions, partly because I'm too broke. Oh, Professor Baxter. All right, Luna, now that somebody's here, she's got to go out and yeah. She's got to go out and say hi. She goes crazy when my mom gets here. Partly waiting for impressions, partly because you're too broke. Oh, yeah. I mean, well, Professor Baxter, honestly, like, you know, take care of yourself first, right? You got to take care of you and your needs for sure. Save up. Maybe you got some games you could trade in. And wait for that first discount, right? Wait for that first discount. Because, I mean, these days, man, it doesn't take long for games to start getting discounted. I've also wondered, like, I wonder if this game will ever appear on, like, PlayStation Plus or Game Pass. If it's on Game Pass, I feel like it's definitely not going to be the first year. Definitely not the first year with the Sony exclusives. And I feel like Sony would want to wait. Oh, that'd be crazy, though. If, like, after that first year, if it goes free to play, well, not free to play, but if it goes free for PlayStation Plus and then Game Pass. Pre-order for PS5, Digital Deluxe, physical PS5, get PC later on. Yo, Roger. Nice, Roger. Yeah, I'm probably not going to keep... I'm going to have to decide which... Because when I first pre-ordered the deluxe physical, it was really as a backup in case the collectors fell through. But or in case I decided I didn't want the collectors. Which, by the way, I want to check something real quick because I can't remember what box does the. Okay, so I was like, yeah, the collector's box. It includes both the. No, wait. When Chandler unboxed his, that's right. It did not include. Okay, it's all coming back to me now. It only included the steel book. It did not include the standard one, even though it's pictured here. I'm still confused about that. Still a little confused about that. Wait, what did Mary say? Somebody said they agreed. Draco here in the house as well. Can't wait to hear you voice some of the Hogwarts Legacy characters. Oh, dude, that's going to be fun. Yo, House in the house. Welcome, House. Good to see you here. Think Flipendo is the one that looks like a slash. Think the explosion is Expelliarmus. So the slash one is definitely Defendo. You can hear that in the IGN footage with no commentary. Your computer had updates and took forever? It's all good. You didn't miss too much. Procrastination has you waiting until pre-install. Yeah, I mean, like, I get it, dude. I get it. If you're not totally sold on the game, why pre-order? Even if you are sold on the game, it's like, what's the point in pre-ordering? Unless you want some kind of extra. That is one thing that has surprised me, man, is that we haven't seen more retailers. Like in some countries, they're getting like all these fun little trinkets and items for pre-ordering. But yeah, we haven't really gotten anything in the US. MuStore pre-ordered when it was launched. 2 deluxe editions, Draco. One for PS5 and one for PC.
You're a wizard, Harry.
Work trip? Oh my gosh. No. Just regular work. Regular work. Yeah, my mom comes and watches. So my wife works in the medical field, so she doesn't work like a traditional schedule. So she's off sometimes during the week. Yeah, my wife, we're taking off to Utah for a couple days. No, I'm kidding. No, Dustin, no showcase for me. Oh my gosh. Literally everybody typing work trip. Yeah, explosion spell. Right. The explosion one is Confringo. Yeah. Laser Rio, it's because there's digital only and disc edition consoles. Can't make a collector's edition for digital consoles, only with a game disc, so it'll come with a code. No, it comes with a hard copy of the game. Or unless you're talking about something else. For the consoles, it comes with a hard copy. The PC collectors, and I think it even might say on here somewhere. Okay, let's just say we're going to go PS5. We're going to say GameStop. I don't think it does say here, but it does. Chandler did confirm it when he unboxed it, that it comes with a hard copy. But yeah, then to your point, God of War did it the opposite. They did it the opposite. The collector's was a digital copy. Rachel really wish PC had a physical copy. Want the case for the artwork. Does PC? I feel like I've asked this on stream before. Are there any physical PC games anymore? Any? At all? I'm not a big PC gamer. Like, I have no idea. I feel like somebody told me that they do still do
Wizard, Harry.
some physical games for PC. Welcome to the new subs, by the way. Thank you guys. Thank you for being here. Yes, Ryan, that's correct. You can get the Dark Arts pack separate.
Welcome to Gryffindor.
Isn't the last purple icon spell Reducto? Gosh, maybe. It's not fresh in my memory. I just did a video on that, though, so I don't think I talked about. I don't know. They're all running together in my head. Exactly, Professor Baxter. I hope so, too. That's what I said on Chandler's tweet. Like, I just... Excuse me, man. Drinking this, just a regular Coke Zero tonight, but it keeps giving me the... I don't know. It's like a cross between a... It's not like a full-on hiccup. But, yeah, I can't wait for that moment. I'm hoping that this game... Oh, man, you guys. I hope that it just has so much to explore and do after you beat the main game, to where we're just like exploring the cat. Like, I would love to be doing streams where we're like working together, you guys viewing the stream. We've already beat all the story stuff. Now we're just exploring and we're like working together to like figure something out. I don't know if any of you out there played Destiny. Destiny has been like phenomenal for having these giant puzzles that like they design them in such a way, and of course this is not a multiplayer game, so they probably wouldn't do this, but I know Chandler, who obviously Chandler's community manager, he didn't like actually develop part of the game, but I know he's a big fan of Destiny. So if they had anything like that, I know he would just be all over that. I would just love if we had something that we could like, even if we can't jump in and play the game together, something that we have to work on collaboratively to figure out. Oh, that'd be so awesome. But even if it's not stuff like that, stuff that we just like can explore and find all these little hidden Easter eggs and secrets, because you know there's got to be so many. There's got to be so many. TJ, I think I'll just do retro first name, last name Raconteur. Because you're trash. What, Lauren? No. I never said that. One PS5 for you and then one for your daughter. Pre-order just for the 3-day early access, Zach says. And then we also had, let's see. By the order of noob, stay hydrated. Yo. You got it, noob. You got it, my friend. Oh, Christian Gamer, that's... yeah. I feel like we're living in the world of Wall-E at this point. If you guys didn't see Christian Gamer's comment, they said, I just like not having to get up and switch out the discs. What's funny is it's so true. It's so true, man. And plus, when you have kids, any of you parents out there, you know what I'm talking about, man. You know what I'm talking about. Their grubby little hands, and they like eat their snacks, and then they're, oh, I'm gonna play this game, and they're messing with the disc, and the disc is all, their fingerprints are just all over it. To be able to just be like, nah, it's all digital. By the way, pro tip for all the parents out there, or any of you who are about to become parents, when your kids get ready to start gaming, pro tip, just go ahead and bite the bullet, buy them a controller. Or better yet, buy yourself a new controller and then give them your controller. Trust me. Trust me. Just trust me on that. If you got 2 kids, get 2. Trust me. Oh, dude. I learned the hard way. Trauma, not quite trauma, but absolutely, yeah. Come in one day and I'm like, what is all over this controller? Why is this button not pressing when I push it? Oh man. There are some cool YouTube videos though of like, it's like oddly relaxing of people who like, they'll like fully disassemble the controllers and, you know, clean it with a little alcohol. Or if you don't want to go to that trouble, you can take like an old toothbrush, put it in some alcohol, and then kind of brush around in the buttons, obviously while it's powered off, of course. But yeah, don't forget to do that. Don't forget. Pika Pie, can we just talk about how in Hogwarts Legacy we can place items in diagonal right? Yes. Hey, Pika Pie, thank you for getting me on subject here. That's the title, or that was in our thumbnail. We want to make that a focus of the stream tonight. Let's get this out of the way first, and then we'll do some Q&A at the end when we wrap up the stream. But I wanted to make sure we talked about this, so we completed this most recent gameplay showcase. So we've officially broken down all the different sections. So if you're new here, if this is your first time, a couple weeks ago on stream, we said, hey, let's break down this we'll do it all in one stream. We made it through this first section, this first exploration section. Then, so that was a big, long, multi-hour discussion. Then I made a YouTube video on it, much more distilled down. Then we did the same thing a couple weeks later, or the very next week, on the combat. So the scenes that we just watched here, the combat video is up on the channel as well. And then tonight, we've finally reached the point here. We've finally reached the point where we're ready to talk about the Room of Requirement and or the Vivariums. Also, Pika Pie, I don't remember if you were here last week. If you're the same Pika Pie that's on Twitter, though, we talked about one of your tweets last time on stream, I'm pretty sure. What time your child niece was eating crackers, wanted to see my controller sneeze. Oh, no. Oh, no. Spiritual phase. I was asking some of the UK folks earlier, and I'm also very behind on. I got very behind on comments, so the UK folks out there may have answered this, but I don't know, you guys. How does it normally work? So just for games in general, UK folks who are watching, when the game goes live digitally, do you guys? Is it like midnight your time, or is it like? Does it go based on U.S. Eastern time? I honestly have no idea. I can't believe I have no idea about this. But I feel like whenever you're like on Twitch or something, you know, you got streamers worldwide on there. I feel like it usually is based on Eastern time zone. Badman says the time for Hogwarts Legacy Deluxe Edition time to play is sometime at 6 a.m. in Canada time. See, that one makes like anything past. However you look at time. So we got 12 a.m. midnight Eastern time. Canada is going to be a little bit not quite midnight yet. Same thing for folks in West Coast Mountain Time, Central Time in the U.S. So you would just subtract, you know, whatever it is. That's when you would be able to play. But yeah, I don't know how it works in the U.K. if they go based on that or not. Super Ninja oldest brother in your family also applies to siblings as well. Bought them all their own controllers. Broke 2 of your X. Oh man, they haven't broken. Actually, I take that back. My youngest son completely just destroyed the grip on the Switch on the left Joy-Con. Just totally gone. Like all that's left is the plastic nub. That's it. He just completely and yeah. I probably don't want to know how exactly it happened, to be honest. Right, oh yeah, Pineapple Sam, that mysterious, like, why is this so sticky? What is going on? All right, trying to catch up with okay, let's see. Pika Pie, I think it was last week's stream. I can't even remember what it was about. Oh, I think it was when we were talking about we were talking about hype and expectations, and I'm pretty sure you had an interesting tweet on like how you consider hype and expectations different thing. We talked about that a little bit. And then let's see, we had Trent becoming a member of House Raconteur. Trent, thank you so much. Welcome. You are officially a member of House Raconteur. Thank you for being here. Enjoy the emotes. You also get a special Discord role. You get discounted merch. Man, the community, the members here, guys, continues to grow. Continues to grow. I was checking it the other day. I couldn't believe it. Couldn't believe it, man. Your all support is so much appreciated. And then we also had a new subscriber as well. Christopher, thank you, my friend. All right, let's see what the UK folks are saying here. Some games have local unlock time. Others don't. Depends on the publisher. Interesting. Spiritual Fuse says, I guess so. Retro, I believe it's midnight for us, so like your time midnight. Dude, then that means all the UK guys are they're gonna be streaming it. I need to ask some of the Hogwarts Legacy YouTubers who are in the UK. Same thing since your time zone changed when you moved. Oh. So yeah, Christy, if you're Central Time now, you will be like you'll get to play it at 11 p.m. your time instead of having to wait till midnight. It depends where the game is from, Lydia says. Roger says if something releases at midnight, it's usually right. Yeah, exactly. Games go live at midnight in the UK. Okay, Steven. So then you guys are gonna get to play it before us. No way. Oh, man. You guys are going to be taunting me in the chat then. It's like we're counting down. Like, haha, I'm already playing. Anyone know if the PS5 controller lights up for the PC version? Good question, Natasha. Good question. I do not know. Like, if they have... I think your larger question is, does it have the, like, DualSense features and stuff that they talked about as being... That is a good question. Because I know Spider-Man, it does. Valhalla was midnight in the UK and pre-download 24 hours before on PS4. Gotcha. Todd been told that here in New Zealand, it will come out New Zealand time. Does that mean New Zealand would get the game first? I'm assuming. Man, maybe, yeah, I feel like they need, I feel like we need because this one's also additionally confusing because there's this whole early access period, right? For pre-orders, it depends on the game. Some games have local time unlock, others have, oh yeah, that's what somebody else was saying. Same time all over the world. I could see them doing that, Super Nidge. I could see them being like, we're having a worldwide unlock time. Bella waiting until April. Have PS4 gonna ghost on? Oh, Bella, I'm so sorry. That's gonna be so rough. Having to like avoid everything. Oh, nice, Rusty. Titanic back in theaters on February 10th. Sam, it goes midnight country time typically on Xbox. You can set your time zone to New Zealand and play it at New Zealand minute. What? Does it work that easily? Chris, basically we're living in the past, present, and future. We all experience time differently. Fallout 4 came out, set your Oh, yeah, I could see how it would work with a VPN. Yeah, for sure. I could definitely see how it would work with a VPN. Yeah, some of the others are saying VPN stuff too. All right, we're going to need, yeah. I feel like we need some clarification from the dev team. Just like for the early access, if you pre-ordered Digital Deluxe, when does the game unlock for you? And I will hit up some of the UK folks as well on Twitter who I know are pre-ordering the game. See if they can like check in their PS5 if it says like what time. Oh, hold up. Silverheart says PSN says midnight on the 6th UK time, can confirm. Oh my goodness, dude. You guys are going to be playing before us? No way. No way. Yeah, that sounds correct, Adam. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Yeah. So who, like, what time zone is the furthest? Like, who will be the first country to get to play Hogwarts Legacy? That's what JP's trying to figure out. So Melbourne, Australia plays it first. We need to ask Chandler. Noob finally home, 2:22 a.m. Oh my goodness. Wait, Noob, are you in the UK, Noob? I don't think I knew you were UK. How did I not know that? Noob, one of the regulars here on the stream. Sinjin almost always played MMOs, so I'm used to a worldwide start time. Yeah, this is like single player, so I don't know how they're going to handle it. Possible because the Wizarding World is brilliant. I saw you as still a member there, if that is the same Gnarlet. Dylan, what is up, dude, with the 5 gifted memberships.
How are you? Welcome to...
Take it away, Nearly Headless Nick. Wait, he's over there. He's up there. Go for it, Nick. Appreciate it. Dylan, my friend, thank you so much for the 5 gifteds right there. Dylan, a regular here on the stream. And we have 5 new members of House Raconteur. We got Northwest Gaming. That's 2 months for Northwest Gaming. Sanguine. I think that's how you pronounce that. Sanguine? Sanguine? Sanguine.
How are you?
Tails.
Welcome to Gryffindor.
Channel member as well. Todd, channel member. It's Philosophy. 3 months right there for It's Philosophy. And then Icy got one of those gifted as well. So enjoy the emotes, guys. Enjoy the emotes and the special Discord role. If you're a Discord person and want to join, hop in over there. Discount and merch, etc., etc. And, oh, wait, hold on. I forgot the hammer. I forgot the hammer. Once you become members of House Raconteur, my friends, I should probably just bring one of my wands down here instead of having to lift this every day. I mean, it's so heavy, guys. It's so heavy, you know? It takes a lot of strength to lift that weapon right there. A lot of strength. Didn't have to use a VPN, Turtle. Literally just changed the time zone. Holly Melancholy, that sounds right. Yeah, for Central. Yep. Osiris, what's up, dude? Welcome. If VPN works, that's just too easy. We're all going to be like researching VPNs tonight. How much does a VPN cost? And how are they? Dude, you guys. Oh, man. You're seriously going to be giving me a hard time during the live stream. Our countdown stream. I just know it. I just know it, dude. Oh, there you go. Okay, I see your whole comment now, Spiritual. Sure makes sense, guys. Okay, thoughts on the Elder One storyline or DLC or something that would be neat to somehow link what we know to this original story of the game. I think there's some opportunity. Yeah. Opportunity for sure. Careful with any spoilers, guys. If you've read the trophy list, we consider that spoilers, so don't allude to anything that may or may not be in there related to the original series. We'll just put it like that way. Some people are trying to go in completely blind. Completely blind. Yeah, so sounds like everybody's going to get it, you know, based on local time. So UK folks, maybe Australian friends, New Zealand friends, you guys might be playing it early. Might be getting it early. Cyber Ghost for VPN. I think so, Eagle Eye. Yeah, we were talking about this at the start of the stream. I'm going to start off here. We're going to do, I don't know the exact timing yet. I'll announce all the details, but we'll like start here that Monday and work our way up to midnight. And then I'm going to switch over to Twitch to do the actual gameplay. So that way, for people who don't want to, you know, makes it easy to hop out.
How are you?
But then probably going to be doing all the pure gameplay on Twitch. And then I'll bring those over later to YouTube as their own kind of Let's Plays.
Hello?
Hold on. Nearly Headless Nick going crazy again because Blue Moon just gifted 5 Tier 1 memberships. All right, hold on. You guys are going to give me a workout tonight. Oh, goodness, the hammer. Welcome to the members of House Raconteur, my friends. Thank you all for being... I should just keep it right here on the desk. But I like it as a prop in the back. I like having it back there. Oh, Blue Moon, thank you so much. Blue Moon always showing love and support in the stream. Very much appreciated. And it just got The Flash, Unsung Hero, Asher's dad. What's up, Asher's dad? 3 Hillary brothers. All just got a membership here to the channel. Now you can have access to all those emotes there in the chat. And get discount on merch, special Discord role. So enjoy it, guys. Thank you all for being here. Correct, Unsung Hero. Yeah, digital, no disc for that. But yeah, I think so, Eagle Eye. I was trying to decide like how late I'm gonna go. Might try to get a lot of rest that Monday. That's actually how we got to this conversation, you guys. It's because I was trying to figure out exactly how much time, when it's gonna be hitting, all that stuff. Yeah, Professor Baxter. Yeah. So we're playing through Goblet of Fire right now. I'm wanting to stream later this week. It'll be evening streams because but Monday, so next Monday we're closed for Martin Luther King Jr. Day. My wife also happens to be off work, so I think that's almost definitely going to be a Twitch stream day. So yeah, if you guys are in the Discord, you'll see. I'll make sure I make the announcement there. But yeah, want to do a lot more streams, man. I had so much fun streaming the Goblet of Fire game, even though the game is like bad. It's not good. But just hanging out with you guys as we play is fun. Christy staying up, coffee and all. Dylan, Sonic fan, the Hedgehog. Dylan, what is up, dude? Man, Dylan, the Sonic fan, Dylan, not our other Dylan. One of the most, like every tweet I post, Dylan, you're always there showing love, dude. Thank you so much, man. I see you, and on the YouTube videos too. And on the YouTube videos. I was trying to scroll back up and see if Gnarlet responded, but I think I'm already so far behind. I've missed the comments now to see if that was the same Gnarlet I used to play Destiny with. I think there's going to be some sort of wand customization, Laughingstock. Yeah, I do. I don't know what, though. Because obviously they have to be careful with lore, right? They don't want it to go too far. I love that Niffler emote, dude. I love that Niffler emote so much. Yeah, congrats on all the gifteds, you guys. I think I missed it, TJ. Changing location. Hold on. Somebody said, yo, Retro. Somebody said, yo, Retro. I was just like, okay, this person seemed really excited to be here, so I got to scroll back up and say hi to them. Who was it? Saw somebody join the Discord, fellow Hufflepuff. Where's all the Hufflepuffs at in the chat? If you just unlocked, if you're a channel member, you got access to the emojis to show your house colors. Sharon, that's who it was. Missed anything? Nope. Sharon, we're just getting started. We are an hour and 35 minutes into the stream now. And the topic for tonight's discussion, ladies and gentlemen, the Room of Requirement. The Room of Requirement. All right, here we go. So this is the part, guys. This honestly, like, still has blown me away. Something that Ben even makes the comment in the showcase of, like, we never expected this level of customization, which we didn't. I mean, everybody knew Room of Requirement, 100%. It's going to be in the game. But what the heck are you going to be doing in there, you know? It's a room that can morph to so many different things. What are we going to be doing in there? Well, here we go. I'm going to turn this up for a bit.
Potions, we're going to be putting the dark arts away, put those unforgivable curses away.
Chandler, you're loud, dude. You're loud, Chandler.
Which
there we go.
Is your home within Hogwarts, a personalizable space that actually has some utility as well, where you get to brew
That is not 4K.
Things
I don't know what's going on with it right now.
Also care for some beasts. All right, Andrew's got us in the room of requirement.
I mean, just this first room.
We kind of went casual mode on the outfit here, wearing a nice
Which, by the way, little niffler right here. Not really sure what's this one over here.
jumper, and
I just love how alive this room feels. Like you walk in, there's so much happening. I mean, your eyes, obviously they focus kind of there in the middle, but there's so many other little interesting, like you've got the different vivariums here, which is a word I've heard pronounced so many different ways. I'm pretty sure I heard it vivarium. If you look it up on Webster's, it's vivarium, but then in the first trailer they said vivariums. I don't know. We're just gonna roll with vivariums. That sounds the best to me. But yeah, you got the two other ones up here. A lot of people are thinking maybe this one's water, aquatic based. I think it looks more like Arctic or cold. But maybe, I mean, it could be rainforest, could be water themed as well. This one over here, I don't even know.
And I think that's a good jumping off point.
Got kind of like this glowing green here. But then you got the owl over here. You've got the hopping pot. You can't see the hopping pot right now.
Off point.
There you go. There's the hopping point.
For the personalization of the space.
The loom, which they talk a lot more about here in a bit.
As well, not just your character. And
I mean, so the fact that we can, here in a second, they literally show you customizing this right here. They show you customizing this right here. So can you, like if you walk along this, like this right here, this little horn, can you choose to take that down and put something else there?
And the visuals of your character, but actually this space is a place that you can make your own.
Yeah, it was super important to us that this space really did feel like your reflection as a wizard. So you can change the architecture.
Which, by the way, I hear that like the flapping of wings. And then
like your reflection.
Trying to figure out if this is one of the little pages up here. If you guys look right up here. Left one is swamp, right one is water. I do feel like swamp, yeah. I'm still not sold on it being water. I think you all are probably right, but I'm still not 100% sold on it being water.
That this space really did feel like your
Yeah,
reflection.
JP, there could be more. There could be more.
You can change the architecture in here.
What?
Yeah, Ben, you can tell he's just totally. You can change the architecture in here? Because when they first said customization, I'm thinking, oh, okay, like you can rearrange these big, like these tables right here, your little potion area and all that. Nah.
As a wizard. So you can change the architecture in here.
What?
Different.
She just stops. She just stops to smile. His reaction. I love it. Did they confirm the left one was swamp? Nice. Coastline, Icy says. Yeah, see, that's why I'm like, I want it to be, I see why people say water. I do. But I'm not like 100% sold that it's water.
Themes throughout, starkly different themes.
My jaw
really
dropped at
just
this
hammer
right
home
here.
this
Yeah.
This is yours.
So I guess those aren't missing pages. Maybe they're just books flying around up there. Because there's multiple ones. I don't think they put that many in one area. Here's my question. How many more of these are there? How many more of these? Because you see the little, the right on the D-pad here. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4 options right here. So botanical main ceiling is the one they just switched to.
What?
Alan, he loves it, dude. Scientific main ceiling. Also, you could change the color, which I don't remember if they get into that right here.
This is beautiful. We never expected that to be.
I don't think they do. Yeah, they don't. So change color. You have the option to change color, which I'm like, I wonder if it means like the little outer rim area.
Just hammer home that this is yours. You can change.
Because I don't think you're going to be changing the color of obviously the greenery's going to stay. Maybe it's like the beams here. Reddit post confirmed water. Reddit post? Official Reddit? Like Chandler's Reddit? Silverheart? Running theories that there will be 5 in total. 4 to specific biomes, and the main beast room being a more multi-biome. So yeah, because the one that we've seen and we go into a lot, yeah, it is kind of a multiple.
God,
there is a little
what?
coastline there for that
It's
one.
beautiful. We never expected that to be. Oh my God.
That's the thing, is not only can you change the architecture here, but you can actually conjure little
Now Mackenzie's like, oh, I got him. He's so excited. Let me show you what else we can do. It's like those old infomercials. But wait, there's more.
objects
Here it is.
into this space, as you can see. So you can
Dude, I don't think I've actually
little
ever looked at
objects,
each of these
into this
individual
space,
icons.
as you can see. So
Yo, have a good night, Dylan. Dylan always catching up on the replay squad. Thank you for being here, Dylan. So look, this one right here, obviously confirming seasonal. Then we have potions. So this one we see is potions right here. We got a little leaf right here. So, I mean, is that trees and greenery, flowers? This one's probably like animals on the, oh, what's it called? Taxidermy, you know, where they're on the wall. Then you've got the wrench here. So you've got the rugs. Then you've got the furniture. Artwork. That one's got to be artwork right there. But then wait, why do they have separate? So this one's table. Then like statues. Little stands. 3 more Tuesdays. I know. It's crazy. I'm Billy Mays here. Oh my gosh. Ether blast from the past. R.I.P. Didn't Billy Mays pass away? I think Billy Mays passed away several years ago. I think he passed away. I know, the holiday items. I'm so pumped for that. Okay, that one they hovered on is rugs right there.
Into this space, as you can see. So there's like
Yeah, Dustin, I think it was something like that, unfortunately. I think it was. Let's see. The Lab Athletic. Yo, thank you for becoming a member here. Welcome to RetroRaconteur, my friend. Enjoy your emotes, which you can now spam at your whim as much as you want there in the chat. Welcome. Thank you. 2009 is when he passed away.
statues that you
So that one said, okay, wait.
into this
I got
space, as you
sidetracked.
can see.
I got
So,
sidetracked by the member. An assortment of embellished rugs is what you see for that one. And then the next one here,
Yeah,
we
there's
go,
like-
then they go into the rug. So this one, medium scientific rug, medium rug that would feel right at home in a library. So I guess it cost the Moonstone to conjure them.
statues that you can do, and ornaments, and tables, and rugs, and just a
And then I wonder if that's like a one-time cost. So you have your conjuration budget. Conjuration budget indicates the total number of items that can be conjured. So that's probably like just to keep people from, I mean, obviously there's physical limitations in terms of the data that can be stored in this area, right? So it'll be interesting to see how quickly that fills up, like how densely packed can we make this? And then the resources required, I wonder if that's a one-time thing or like every time, like if I decide I want to change the rug, or maybe it's like once you buy it, you own it, you have it in your inventory.
bunch of little things that really flesh out the space and bring it to life.
Oh my goodness, because like we had an idea that those
Okay, so that one said a variety of chairs and
Bring it to
sofas,
oh my goodness, because like we
which I believe is the bottom left one.
an idea.
Right there, yeah. So that one they call seating. Dude, seating has to be confirmed, right? Seating has to be confirmed, right? Right? Would you put seating in the game?
that those places where you brew stuff, that's where you can change, but you can do
Oh, Ginny, nice. You get it back when you remove the items.
all of this. Where do you even get this stuff? Like, there's a
Right there. Wait, they got 20 for that
you
one.
brew stuff, that's where you can change, but you can do all of this.
And
Where do you
maybe it costs 20 to conjure that one too. That's it. That's an interesting system though. So it's like, okay. So you have to have enough if you want to do a lot.
even get this stuff? Like, there's a furniture store.
20 moonstones right there.
Yeah, so we call
And then I just love how everything feels so alive. Like you just have kind of the little objects here, the little tea kettle there sort of floating.
them conjurations. And the conjuration
Magnifying
recipes
glass.
can be purchased at Tomes and Scrolls in Hogsmeade. But also as you engage in
A botanically inspired chair with a floral flair.
different types of gameplay throughout the world, you'll be
And then everyone, of course, appreciates the diagonal positioning possibilities, right? Step up. It's going to be so different from Animal. If you played a lot of Animal Crossing like I have,
You're a
it'd be
wizard.
quite a step up from that. Let's see. Welcome to the new subscribers there. Welcome. And then we also had D. Jane, channel member for 4 months. Thank you for the 4 months, D. Jane, for being a member of House Raconteur for all 4 of these wonderful months. Thank you, Retro, for keeping us hyped during this wait period. Have you decided how you're going to stream the Tuesday of release? That's right, DJ. We were just talking about that. Yeah, so we're going to have a big countdown. It'll have to be the Monday, though, actually. We'll do like a big countdown here, probably all sorts of fun and games. I don't have the firm plans yet, but we will definitely be going live that evening. And then at midnight, we're going to hop over to Twitch. So for anybody who wants to watch gameplay, you can hop over there. But that'll be like a nice, like clear breaking point for people who are like, I don't want to see anything. And then all those videos will be brought to Twitch eventually. But yeah, can't wait. Can't wait. It's going to be fun. So then here you've got the color
rewarded,
options as well.
different objects.
That's so cool. And you change color.
You can change the color, you can change the size of it, and you can place it.
That one's really interesting to me. The fact that you can change size. So are we going to be able to invite like house elves, and then it goes bigger too, like giants, half giants? Can they come hang out with us in here?
Anywhere.
Oh my god, it's so tiny. It's like for baby.
Dude, I didn't catch that the first time.
Of it,
I
and you
think
can
we
place
must
it
be able to
basically
customize this too.
anywhere.
Watch, right?
Oh my god, it's so tiny.
There. It actually sort of lights up right there. So I wonder if we can, I think that means we can customize this whole little entryway here too. That's how it looks to me. PC players making an arachnid mount. Oh, you know it, dude. Let's see. What is that? Alitama, I think. I agree with you, but don't tell a lot of the chat here. Don't tell them. Please just do not tell them. We did a poll here before, you see, and asked how many care about sitting. And the yes votes, they won. They actually won. I know. I don't get it either. I'm not going to be sitting down in this game. I'm not going to be sitting at all, but don't, like, I think it was like 57% or so. We can't let them know about it. Oh, wait, what? What? Did you guys hear something? Or did you guys see? I didn't hear anything. Something about sitting? Yeah, I think sitting's probably in the game, right? Right?
It's like
I
for
think
baby
sitting's in.
Niffler.
And I love how the system
Oh, I didn't think about that, laughing stock. What if you could completely change the entryway? Yeah.
too is designed. It's not mechanical; it's immersive, and so you get
Mic
the
check. I
magical
mean, my
effect
mic
of
cut out.
conjuring it
I don't know
in,
what
and
happened, guys.
You're actually doing this in the world as your magical effect of conjuring it in, and you're actually doing this in the world as your
Yeah, I love the little
but
effect too. Dude, like, look at that. You
you're-
can see
You're actually doing this in the world
as he's sort of jogging down the hall, you see a couple of those light
your
up. So that means we can
character.
customize all those. That right there, probably customizable as well.
but
Where
the
is
way
Deke,
you
dude?
feel-
I feel like Deke should just be always hanging out in here.
like that gameplay with the
Since he's the one who
immersive,
introduces us to this.
design of personalized.
All right, so that was 4 moonstones right there.
Oh my
space.
god, like, and I love the animation, how it like appears, you know, like it's not just like there. It's
Animation
like, it
is
almost, like,
great.
evaporates.
It is really
Frilly cat plates, a collection of fussy frilly plates displaying curious kittens.
quite beautiful. And that was the thing, is we wanted that to look really nice because the magic in the wizarding world is everywhere. It's physical, it's kinetic, and it's whimsical. We really wanted to nail that whimsy in this space. Another thing that I wanted to discuss is that not only can you like conjure things and you can change their look, but you can do that with the utility objects as well. So you can see that we have planting pots and potions.
A botanical potting table perfect for growing 3 plants requiring a small pot. And you can also change the color on these. And it appears that you can change like the positioning as well. Like
stations, and you could change the look of those as well. And these are the areas where, as we had mentioned previously, you'll be growing your plants, you'll be brewing your potions.
Right.
So while you're also doing these like kind of nurturing based
straight
activities,
to the trash.
this is also the space where you would bring your gear to be identified,
to make
and
it your
gear
own,
to have like rates put on it, which I believe Alan can talk to.
Oh.
Yeah, we keep bringing up appearance and how.
I'm just noting all the times that you see that little highlight popping up, that little white highlight. I mean, it really does feel like it's everything in here.
Looks and on
the lamps right here. I guess it's a lamp.
like in the game, you can look like anything you want to whenever you want to, but the player will be finding different types of.
I didn't even see that the first time. What game is this, chat? What game is that? Is that a Wizarding World thing, or is that a real world game that I don't know what the actual name of it is? Cat plates are, oh, dude, you're right. They are very Umbridge vibes. They are very Umbridge vibes. That's right, St. John, they did. They did. I still can't get over this room, guys. I cannot. And then, like, you have this, and then you go into the whole other section. The vivariums. Backgammon, okay. I was like, this looks like a game I should probably be. It's a lonely person game. What? Deke will be my best friend, no questions asked. Yeah, hopefully Deke will be able to like come in here and hang out with us. It's like incorrect backgammon. I was about to say backgammon, but I think it's maybe something unique to the Wizarding World. I don't know though. I don't know.
But the player will be finding different types of gear that we call.
And this back here, I didn't notice this before either, but that looks like, that almost looks like wand boxes, but no way there's, no way there's wand boxes back there.
Of gear that we call it.
I was about to say wand customization over there. No, but that would be really lore breaking if you can just like go pick a completely random wand.
As you progress through the game, and essentially we just know that clothes
I
and
know,
different items in the Wizarding World can
no
have
chests or
different magical
gobstones,
properties.
yeah.
And as you
but see, like on that note, I think if they've replaced it with stuff like this, I'm not saying it's, you know, I know a lot of people wanted it, but if they chose like, you know what, if we don't do Quidditch, we can instead make this whole area with all this customization, with all of this, that actually might be an interesting poll question at some point. Like, would you have traded all this room of requirement stuff, all this customization, all the vivarium stuff? Would you have traded that for Quidditch? Ooh, I bet that'd be like a 50-50. I bet, because there's a lot of people who wanted Quidditch.
as you explore and as you adventure.
So then we get to the loom over here, the enchanted loom, where you're going to upgrade gear, which we see the three, superb. So superb is the blue one, and then legendary is what they're calling the goldish orange one, and then purple is what? Epic, extraordinary. And then they have a green and probably, I don't know, I wonder if they have one. Usually some games have like one below a green that's like a gray or something.
You're going to be finding different pieces of gear.
Welcome to Gryffindor. Hannah, thank you so much for becoming a member of House Raconteur here. You're now officially a member. Enjoy the emotes and a special Discord role as well. For any of you here hanging out, if you're not part of the Discord, ! Raconteur. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. We'll get you. I was actually going to open up another window here because I wanted to see how many likes are we at? Oh my gosh, we're already over 200. I don't think anyone, I can't believe the mods haven't told me. I can't believe the mod, probably because they were trying not to derail me. But whenever we hit 100 likes, we do a random bit of Harry Potter quote trivia. And when we hit 200, we have to do an impression from the Harry Potter series. So stick around for that. Stick around for that after we get done with this here. But yeah, thank you guys for all the likes. Very much appreciated. Helps more people find the video, find the stream. This might be my favorite, like, looking through all of this. So we have Protego shielding, decreased damage taken from dark wizards. So I guess this applies to, yeah, this is to the robes, traits you have collected. So right here we have the Cerulean Rivet Gloves, and they will have an offense and a defense category here. And then it looks like 3 levels of upgrade. And then you have trait requirements here, which require resources to do that. And so then we've discovered 25 total traits over here, which they don't scroll through all of them, but you have decreased damage taken from Dugbogs, decreased damage taken from Goblins, decreased damage taken from Inferi, Spiders, Trolls, and then we have the Lupus protection here, which some people are like,
major part of you kind of growing as a wizard and advancing.
I wouldn't immediately assume werewolves,
it's
though.
A huge list.
It could just be the wolves that we've already seen. Could just be. Yeah, exactly. They're all level 1 traits, too. All level 1 traits.
All the time, whenever.
So hopefully there's like more insane stuff and not just take even less damage from the Inferi.
When you get a new piece of gear, you don't necessarily know exactly what it does. And so there is a station inside of the room of requirement that you can conjure. It's one of the first things you conjure, called an identification station, where you can actually.
Okay, so that's where they've made their way over to now.
That you're uncertain about and learn what its abilities are.
Which noted, there are Gryffindor banners here. On the other side, I believe they had Ravenclaw. So it seems that you'll be able to have multiple house options represented in here, which is kind of cool. I think
that's so cool.
And then
saw some people in the chat saying that they you're kind of like a cross between multiple houses, so you'll have to choose one to play as, but that'd be fun if you can kind of have several in here.
This advances even further, and the space will eventually grow its own rooms, and you're going to get new recipes. You know, like Mackenzie's talking about, all these different things keep expanding, and as it expands,
take too much damage and you become a Hogwarts guy. Oh my goodness. Our character actually dies, and the end game, you just explore. You can go and find all the collectibles, but you play as a ghost from that point on. Could you imagine, dude? Hey, Sharon, have a good night. Thank you for being here. It's crazy, Sharon. We've only got a handful of these left. Hopefully we'll see you next week. We got, I think we said, 3 left, chat, before the launch week.
To earn what we see here, which is called a loom. And when you set up a loom, it's
so now they're back over at the loom. Yeah, so look, there's a Ravenclaw one in the background right there. Now, so this one, for the extraordinary, it requires trait slot level 2. And then it has the Roman numerals here for number 2. No trait applied.
Essentially customize exactly which magical properties are on.
So then you go over here to this one. So this one already, if you do this, you'll go from 0 to 4 on the defense.
On your gear, and take any piece of gear and adjust its properties and to tweak what it does. And I mentioned earlier that you can make,
which, by the way, transmog basically confirmed. Basically confirmed. If you guys don't play a lot of games like this, transmog just means that you can look like whatever you want, but have the same upgrades. So like if you want to play with, decreased damage taken from goblins and, whatever other trait. Okay, wait, so these are all, okay, so even though these are level 1, you can still apply it. Trait slot level 2.
Appearances, we call it, or cosmetics we've been referring to.
So he's talking about
in this stream.
How you can
those
change
types
the
of things you can use, and you can apply a look to any other look. So if you get a piece of gear, you put it on, you look like that, but you can change it to look like whatever you want.
That's so cool. And like you can just put some ability to this sweater, but then you can just swap that ability.
Yep, and appearances you can edit whenever you want in the gear screen. The loom is specifically about applying
For the question earlier about the question on wands, that's why I don't think it will be anything affecting the actual wand. I think it would be purely something visual. And I don't see how they could do like wand customization in terms of, I don't think they're going to let you change your wood type and change your core, because that would really kind of go against lore there. But the way they could do it is have something like Lucius's wand, where maybe you customize it by your wands, like in a cane or something, or you have a snake head on the end of it that you kind of like work on and attach it there. That kind of stuff could be cool. Could be cool. My nearly headless Nick and not Peeves. What even is, like, I've always wondered, like, what exactly is a poltergeist? Like, how is that different from a ghost? Like, do poltergeists start as a ghost, but then they become these malevolent beings instead? I don't know how that works. Oh, wait, hold on. Somebody was saying the stats are tied to clothes, but you can change the looks of them. Right, yeah, you could change it to the looks of anything you want. Yeah. That's kind of the idea of what they call transmogrification or something, but most people just call it transmog for short.
traits and applying larger up.
So I thought like maybe the legendaries would have more slots, but basically all it's saying is that they can accept trait slots that are tier 3 in their quality, or whatever you want to call it, is really what it's saying there.
Grades that just kind of grant you
manifestation of mischief at Hogwarts.
Give you really
they say he like came with the building.
Blend in nicely with where you're trying to go with your combat fantasy or talents and things like that.
Interesting. I'm just seeing that they're just like pumpkin fur, mooncalf fur. Where does that come from?
Yeah, and so you'll notice that the ingredients that are used to add traits and to upgrade your gear are based around beasts. So this
About
is
how
where we get
nasty
to
and
the
evil you were in life.
Section,
Ooh,
which
that'd be
is
interesting.
inside this
Poltergeist is
Bavario.
conjured of the student's
kind of
mischief.
Bigger space on the inside.
Yeah, and then this is like, what? Then you go in here. I don't see how it would be tied to the student's mischief, because they say he was there like before, like when they built. Maybe that's just like one of those things that sort of changes over time, though. Or maybe it was like kind of a joke, like he came with the building, but really it wasn't like from the moment they built the building.
Which is inside this Bavario.
Oh.
Kind of bigger space on the
Yeah, see, she pronounced it Vivarium. Then I've heard Vivarium and then Vivarium.
inside.
So I didn't catch this the first time watching. R1 here to manage beasts.
Idea. And so you can see here we have
And we still have our ancient magic meter up in here. That's interesting.
We have a couple of beasts out. We have a graphorn and a mooncalf and a niffler and a neasel as well. So quite a variety.
Oh my god, he's just like a big puppy.
They're so
He's huge, dude.
Oh my god, they're together. Oh, that's so cute.
And then what is this roaming over here? Is that a
adorable.
niffler?
And so part of
Oh my god, they're together.
What is this right here, chat? Look right here. It's going to move from right to left across your screen here.
Oh, that's so cute.
They're adorable. And so part of beast care is petting them as well, but feeding.
Hold on, one more time. Hey, Ilham, welcome. Going back to sleep, just wanted to come by and say hi to everyone. Wish you all a good night, day, morning. Hey, thank you. Good to see you. Perry the platypus.
And so part of beast care.
Together. Oh.
I was about to say platypus. It's a niffler they look at later. Okay.
Oh my god, they're together. Oh, that's so cute.
They're adorable.
Oh yeah, because
And so
he does have
part of
that
beast care,
that
is
coloration,
petting
that
them
sort of
as
greenish
well, but
coloration.
feeding them too. And so once you do those things, that's when they feel safe enough that they'll give you their magical ingredients. So mooncalf fur, niffler fur.
So you have to make them feel safe enough before you can get their special ingredients.
That can then be used in your
Oh yeah, there he is.
That
He's
is
walking
like so
over.
like intuitive.
Yeah. He
You
walks
know,
right
that
up to
makes
him.
sense, 'cause when you touch
Yeah,
the
it's the little
animal,
niffler.
it gets fur. Leftovers. That's so.
There's the little niffler there.
I really want to hammer home the fact that this is like a home that you're making for them. So in the overland, you can find...
Here's my question about all this. How many times have I said that this stream, by the way? I catch myself saying that a lot. Like, here's my question. Actually, I have 500 questions. But for right now, here's my question. They show all of this like sweet, caring, so cute and adorable immediately after showing us the Dark Arts Battle Arena. So I'm like, okay, what if you're this ridiculously evil wizard? What can you do in here? Like, do you have to care for the creatures in here? Is that the only thing? Or can you just treat them terribly? Can you work with the poachers or something? I don't think so, but that's going to be such a weird transition to go from if you're playing Dark Wizard Path, just AKing everything. Oh, now let's go into the, now to be fair for the Battle Arena, that one's a little bit different, right? But yeah, I just thought it's such an interesting dynamic there, back to back. Here's my question. The equivalent of James is yo. I say yo a lot too. I've caught myself saying it. I don't know if it's James rubbing off on me or if I just do it as well. It's just such a good exclamation when oh, there's a new member. Yo, thank you so much.
Rescue these beasts. Part of doing so is brushing them.
Oh, she got cut off right there. Listen.
And rescue these beasts. Part of doing so is
rescue these beasts. Cut.
And rescue these beasts. Part of doing so is
maybe it's just a mistake, or maybe she was about to give some super secret info.
And feeding them.
We'll never know.
Well, and to build that relationship with your beast. In addition to be able to care for beasts, you can actually conjure things in this space as well.
The house, the cottage.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wish they had went in there. I want to see what is in there. And how customizable is that? Then can you customize furniture in there? What?
Right. And so we have a lot of little ornaments in this area, and a lot of them are purely cosmetic, but they look really cool. Again, it's the personalization.
So a lot of the stuff here purely cosmetic, as she mentioned there.
No, this is I'm gonna spend 8 hours just designing this whole area to personalize. This is cool. It's you have this little.
I think people will spend a lot more time than that, Ben. I think they will. You could always spend. Yeah. What exactly did they say? I would guess they filmed several different takes anyway. You would think,
tank, so to say. Just for the creatures. I love it.
Yeah, no, totally. And there's a decoration aspect.
A solid stone bench, which is a natural addition to any location.
But there's also
leave them to starve. Oh my goodness, Dustin.
As well, there's a utility aspect to it too. So as you progress in the game,
they take 3 minutes to pop up, Northwest. No way. I'm on to the next thing. I don't know why that happens. All right, let's test it. Everybody type yo in the chat right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, okay, that's pretty quick. 6 seconds. 6 seconds. All right, so Northwest, you exaggerated a bit there. Clearly with your 3. I'm just kidding, dude. I'm just kidding. It's probably me, Northwest. It's probably because I take a little bit to scroll. Now there may be a delay on when it pops up in the little visual right below my screen. I actually don't know how long it takes to pop up there, but I actually do not know. Can we sit on the stone bench? I know, I'm so curious. Really wonder how customizable our wands be if we can carry over our PM. I don't know what you mean by PM. Carry over our PM. Wonder what happens if we don't take. Yeah, Tyler, right? What if the people are. Why are we? We were testing stream delay, Ravenclaw Tyrell. We were testing out the stream delay to see how long it took people from the time I said, everybody type that in the chat. It was between 5 and 6 seconds. Oh, Pottermore. Okay, let me see what your comment was again here. Oh, if we carry over a Pottermore, I wonder if we can edit the look at least. I mean, they've already said that you can basically choose, even if you've linked your account, you can choose what you like if you want to bring it over or not. Yeah, it's officially not Pottermore anymore. Not Pottermore anymore. I still have it as Pottermore on my bookmark. It still says Pottermore. All right, so here they kind of skim over this pretty quickly, but most of us picked up on this. Breeding pin. The breeding pin can be used to breed 2 beasts and produce offspring. So you're just going to be able to set up like this little farming empire here to constantly generate all these different resources that you need. Beast feeder right here.
So one of them,
large beast trough that keeps your beast fed. Beast feeder budget 1 out of 1. So I'm guessing you can only have one of those. Like that's the max. I'll never not call it Pottermore. I know. That's funny, Timothy.
example,
No,
is
that's not what I
food
said.
processor, Which allows for the beasts in the space to automatically
And then you get the
feed, so
little
don't have to
toy
do it
box.
manually. And so you're really building the progression for yourself here. In addition, there's also a...
Oh, wait, hold on. They skimmed over that pretty quick.
Really building the progression for yourself here.
Right.
In addition, there's...
There. Okay, so we got the brush here. The one they're hovering on now is called Building Pieces, a collection of old buildings and structures that can be assembled together. What do you think this one is? Just, I mean, like different style brush, I guess. Northwest, I don't know why everyone else can get theirs pop up so quickly. Sent my yo right when you said it, and you could see how far down my message is. Hold on, I gotta find it now. Blue Moon, notice the flue flame at 2651. Ooh, okay, yeah, we'll go back and check that. Oh, now I can't find when you said it at all, Northwest. I can't find it now. Yeah, I don't know why that is. I don't know if it's something to do with internet connection or what. Sometimes like a refresh of the stream. Now, one thing on YouTube is like you can like, so with YouTube Live, see how like I can rewind this right here? You can do the exact same thing with lives. So it's very possible. Make sure you're like fully all the way over to the right. I've done that before by accident, like accidentally clicked and moved them back in the stream. Yeah. All right, let's see what was that timing again there from Blue Moon, 2651. Sort of weird to have it in there for lore, I think. I do remember that now that you mentioned that. 2651.
and to upgrade your
Oh yeah, right there.
gear are based...
Right there. Yeah, that is. Yeah, I definitely think, and again, I'm not fully up to my lore on the travelings within Hogwarts, but I do think they're definitely taking some liberties with the flue flames just for a pure matter of convenience. Like we know Hogwarts has flue flames, like that is, you know, for sure it has flue flames. But of course they're going to have stuff to prevent people from the outside coming in. And then this one, like, I guess the way they're getting around it lore-wise is like you had to discover it originally first for yourself, and then once you found it. But you're right. I mean, like in the books, Room of Requirements, like they have to go back every time and find where it is. I think that's mostly a gameplay thing, yeah, just to make it an easier, yep, function over form. Exactly. I think so. Jake, what is up, Jake? Welcome.
based around beasts. So this is where we get into the beast care.
Oh yeah, hold on. Now we can
section,
go back in.
Little play area, like a
Got the little Kneasel there.
no.
Cool. Again, it's the personal.
What do you guys think about these little? I mean, clearly it's still the spell system here because we see the little indicator over here. But I wonder if these are actual spells. A lot of people are saying that this is like Evanesco, make it disappear. Or maybe that's the one they're saying is Evanesco.
Hours just designing this whole area.
Then they switch over to this one, which is like the brush and I guess feeding here. And then your bag.
Cool, like you have this little.
Oh, dude, so wait, I wonder if this is the same bag that we use to rescue them when we're out in the main world surrounding Hogwarts, and then also the same bag that we use to quickly summon them from. Because that'd be kind of cool if you can, like, the creatures that you're actually flying around on, then you take them back in your little bag, and then when you're here, you can, like, let them out here to play for a while.
Play area, like a personalized fish tank, so to say.
That's true too, Jenny. Yeah, I've thought about that a couple times too. Like, who knows what the rules were in the 1890s with like
totally.
Hogwarts and
there's
blue
like
flames.
A decoration aspect, but there's also we were saying.
Okay, we already watched this
speed
part.
up your and there's also see here, so as so you can.
We already saw that part too.
Right.
Dangerous. For them, you're really helping them out. There's poachers in the overland who hunt these beasts for their material. So instead, you're caring for them. You're giving them a home.
So yeah, that's where I'm anxious to know if you're not a if you're a not so nice wizard though, then what?
Graphorn is just gigantic. But he looks like my dog.
I forgot Ben said that.
Oh. You could actually name them.
Rescuing or kidnapping.
So, like, your dog.
Oh yeah, this was so cool when they said you can name it. Feed and brush this beast and it will release magical materials that can be woven into gear. Graphorns are large mountain-dwelling beasts that have a tough hide and 2 sharp horns. The tentacle-like appendages on Graphorns' faces are used for capturing food and tending to their young. Graphorns are known for their aggressive nature. However, a witch or wizard has been known to befriend one in rare circumstances. Rare circumstances.
So getting back into that personalization, you know, yeah, we didn't want you to
I
just,
love
like,
that
throw
they
in,
did this.
Oh, here's a Graphorn in here. Like, this can be named whatever Andrew's about to name them.
New spreads from the art book? What? Amelia? Where is this at? Is this on Amazon or somewhere?
Bruce.
That's a good name.
You know, we've created this really nice space, and you can get additional vivariums, correct? It's a different kind of aesthetics and looks to where you're keeping your beasts and caring for them.
Different aesthetics, different vivariums with different aesthetic looks for where you're keeping your beasts.
Is a big part of this space.
Hold on, let me listen to that again.
Where
Make sure that's what he said.
It's a different kind of aesthetics and looks to where you're keeping your beasts and caring for them.
Progression is a big part of this space as well. So as you progress through the story, you will unlock more vivariums. So as you can see, this one's quite meadow themed.
Ooh, Nico,
big,
thanks,
open,
dude.
bright.
Nico just
but
sent
there's
it to
other
me.
ones, say like a swamp that you
We'll
might
pull them up here in a
encounter.
second.
And it's really a visual effect to and more space for your beasts.
Oh,
Oh wait, that said large tree,
really a
something about
visual-
woodland. A large tree to add to the perfect woodland retreat.
Effects.
I think I might have to name them after you guys. TG. I think I might have to name them after you all. We'll name them after people in the live streams. That'll be fun.
And more space for your
Mr. Mole, what's up,
it's
dude?
like those-
Welcome.
So when we're inside the room requirement, there's like on the left, there's that moon glow from one entrance and then some
Mods
going on in
first,
the right.
says
Is that
Elwood.
what you're talking about?
Yep, that's exactly it.
Ah, oh, you put trees in here too. Oh my goodness.
And another thing with the beast care that I think is great, you know, tying back to this same kind of thing that you did with like the broom, where the broom is not just a method of travel; it's actually built in and integrated into the world.
Right.
In the same way.
And like, what are the limitations of this area? Like, obviously, I don't think you're just going to be able to walk off. Like, I feel like right here is where it kind of cuts off.
Like beast care isn't just this added element. You're not just throwing it on top. There's really this like narrative and integration.
And then we can gather moonstones here. How in the world does that work? I don't even want to think about the lore and the magic involved in that. How did these items get here?
Yeah, everything connects. So as you progress through the missions, you'll expand the space. As you earn resources, you'll go into Hogsmeade.
Nico the
and
Neasel.
use them to
It does. It does
unlock
indeed.
the gameplay here and unlock new conjurations and different things to play around with in the open world. It's in those different environments,
Sir
like
Niffleton
different
the
combat
Third.
conflicts and bandit camps and different things like that exist in the overland. Those things are what hold recipes that exist in the loom.
Mow the
all these things
mooncalf.
have a way of
Oh, here we
connecting.
go. Here we go.
Moonstone that you find out in the world is the resource that we use to conjure everything. That's found throughout the world. Forgeables are used for recipes. So
So he said that's found throughout the world. but we just found some right in here. What if this is actually like the vivariums are actually like teleporting you to an actual physical space somewhere? Because like in my head, I mean, isn't that how you guys have imagined it? Like in your head, like that's all within the room of requirement? But maybe, because they did, if you notice when they transitioned into that, it was like, it looked like they kind of cut that transition. Like we didn't actually see what'll be in the final game. So maybe that's actually like teleporting us to a physical location somewhere.
Really, everything's like a cycle and keeps you coming back.
But even with the story that's being told too,
it's not the real world. That's why it's a safe place.
And
yeah,
she has
true.
A particular affinity for beasts.
Yeah, I mean,
it's just
I think
weird that like these materials are
you know,
here.
You're
then
going to be venturing out into the world, and this is just kind of the tip of the iceberg, even of kind of like your interactions with beasts in that narrative. So,
listen to that again. Hold up.
And this is just kind of the tip of the iceberg, even of kind of like your interactions with beasts in that narrative.
Tip of the iceberg. Even with your interactions with the beasts, this is the tip of the iceberg.
So, you know,
what?
Bringing up Poppy, there are more kind of mysteries to discover and things to discover out in the world that have to do with her and that have to do with caring for beasts. And so
dragon riding,
Alan.
Dragon riding.
That just kind of make this all kind of like the beginning of your journey.
What?
Well, we could spend hours in here.
This is the beginning of the
journey. Have
journey.
to end the stream now.
We could spend hours talking about this on live streams as well, Chandler.
I mean, I'm just so blown away by how, like, the combat we're gonna have.
I think
so
Chandler
much.
says one more thing about iceberg.
And that's just the tip of the iceberg.
There it is.
Got more for you to discover and find on your own. Thank you so much for being here.
Oh, and you know we will.
Thank you for watching. Hogwarts Legacy is available for pre-order now. It releases.
You already know we will. All right, chat. I'm glad we were finally able to to get through all that together. I feel the same way, Psalm. I feel the same way. At first, I thought I had a vision of what. Obviously, you have your hopes of like, ooh, you know, it would be awesome if it could grow, if it could be this, and then you have your expectations. Oh my goodness, when was this posted? 1:18 p.m. this afternoon. Thank you, Nico. Thank you for shooting that my way. Hogwarts Legacy art book offers magically detailed look inside Potter video game. By the way, if you guys are in the U.S. and have this pre-ordered, I just I got a release date email the other day. I meant to tweet about it and forgot. But yeah, they sent out an update for release dates. I think it comes out like a week after the game or something like that. Can't make it to the Wizarding World of Harry Potter theme parks. Hogwarts Legacy. Looks like a lot of stuff we already know. 252-page art book. Let's go. 252 pages. Oh, wait. So they got quotes and everything here. Hold up. I had a really busy day at work today, so I haven't, if this has been on the Reddit and stuff, I haven't seen any yet. Through all the days of working on this, more and more incredible artwork would arrive for us to see. Characters would be refined and settings would be developed. It was a very exciting experience. Revinson, who is no stranger to peeling back the curtain of the Wizarding World, tells Sci-Fi Wire. Oh, and by the way, we've got an exclusive sneak peek inside the Wondrous publication, which is rich in original illustrations. The cover art included. Wait, where do they give the first name of this? Here we go. Was written by Jody Revinson and Michael Owen, both of whom got a front row seat to the game's ever-evolving development process. Dude. I'm definitely wait, why does it do that? Come on. I'm definitely a detailed geek with the philosophy that everything is important to the story. Even the bathrooms, Revinson adds. There's such cleverness in the names of the small towns and their residents, their merchandise and backstories. How could these not be included? Learning all about the professors of the time, their relationships and their personalities is so important to your time at Hogwarts. Same with your fellow students and the beasts you encounter. Dude, I bet all of these character cards and stuff we've been getting are like a precursor to a preview of what we're going to be getting in this book, man. Oh, can we not blow this up here? Okay, let's open image, new tab. Oh, all right, let's zoom in though. All right, so we have a nice little shot of Hogsmeade here. I think that's the 3 broomsticks. You got Honeydukes over here. Jody Robinson, Michael Owen, Art and me. Whoa, got chokes up out of nowhere. This is awesome. Got the sorting hat here. So chapter 1, the first mission. Wait, hold on. Is this spoilery? Hold on. I'm scanning it really quick. Okay, no, I think we're good. I think we're good. Just wanted to make sure. The first mission. Ancient Magic, page 20. A Wizard's Field Guide, page 22. Chapter 2, where our story starts. The Player's Choices. Dude. 80. Page 80. The Player's Choices. Cinematics, bringing the story to life. Chapter 3, establishing the locations, the room of requirement. Traversing the Highlands. Extracurricular activities, guys. Activities, plural. Yes, they've said no Quidditch, no gobstones, no wizard's chess, but there will be extracurricular activities. That's good. That's good. Which we knew. We knew there was going to be some stuff. Has to be. Chapter 4, The Beast of Hogwarts Legacy, 190. Animating the Beast is on page 214. Chapter 5, Golden Paths and Dark Mysteries, playing your way. See, dude, again, they're like hammering on this idea of choosing your path, but yet they're like, there's no moral system or whatever. Casting a spell, and then page 250, continue play. What? I mean, we knew it had to be there, right? We knew it had to be there. And it's only 2 pages. I know, Ether, right? I had the same reaction. What? Continue. It's only 2 pages, though. So whatever it is it's very brief. Very brief. But of course we're going to be able to keep playing like after. But yeah, how will they work that in lore-wise? Like, will they just freeze it on a day and be like, you know, the students just continue acting like it's a normal school year? Or what if it's like, yeah, everybody's gone for the summer and the castle's just like everybody's out of the castle except a couple people? I don't think during summer break, no. As crazy, as awesome as that would be, they're probably just going to, a lot of us have predicted like maybe they freeze it at the last, like before the final mission or something. I mean, like seeing how, I don't want to spoil the most recent God of War, but even the 2018 God of War, like games are getting so much, they're getting better and better at how they handle that. Like this most recent God of War game, Ragnarok, I don't think I've ever had a game that I immediately like beat the main stuff to where I just immediately, there's like some pretty fun story things. Some pretty fun story things to go and explore that I'm like so anxious to do. Zach Donato, what is up, my friend? Thank you so much for the $5 super chat. Did you hear that? Tip of the iceberg. Titanic confirmed for the game. No, the iceberg. The iceberg is on the way. Zach, thank you so much for being here, and I appreciate your support, my friend. Oh, dude, this is super exciting, though. Let's see. Is there anything else? Oh, my goodness. There's a lot more. Okay. There's a lot more. How is no one... Did James... Have people been tweeting about this all afternoon, and I've just missed all of it? All right, let's see. Okay, we've seen a shot of the prefect's bathroom, not from this angle. Restful rooms. Bathrooms are a rather newfangled concept for our era, explains Madsen. Okay, that's Boston Madsen. They're exciting new technology, so this is something students are likely to write home about to make their parents or great aunts and uncles jealous of the upgrade. Great pride is taken in some of Hogwarts' new plumbing, and the bathrooms tend to be some of the newest, nicest looking areas in the school. What would one day be Moaning Myrtle's bathroom and its boys' room counterpart is probably the newest lavatory in the school. Dude, look at this thing. like, is that like, wait, Hold on. That's like a urinal, right? That's like a urinal, isn't it? Oh my goodness. I love it, dude. Okay, wait. Opposite top. Prefect Mermaid by Vanessa Palmer. Opposite bottom. Okay, yeah, that's Prefect Bathroom in-game render by the Environment team. The right bathroom doorknob and a Ravenclaw toilet for, or I think it says by. And then the bottom is Moaning Myrtle bathroom in-game render. Dude, that's so good. Yeah. So if you guys are just, I see we have some people asking what this is. Yeah, first I've seen of it too, Jenny. Whoever was the first person that commented on that, thank you. Thank you for sending this our way. I had not seen this at all. Hadn't seen anyone tweeting about it. I'm obviously going to post about it here shortly after we finish the stream. But, I mean, man, this might be, honestly, this might be worth me making a video over. We haven't even gotten to the last one yet here. All right, so this is the last one. An amazing shot of Honeydukes right here. Amazing shot of Honeydukes. Honeydukes Sweets Shops is a major meeting place in the town, overrun with fizzing Whizbees and chocolate frogs. There's the chocolate frogs, dude. Okay, wait, though. Wait. Do they have wizard cards or not? Do they have wizard cards or not? Okay. Regulars of the stream, you guys have been through this with me. We've had this whole conversation about the lore of the chocolate frogs. When people first started talking about late 1800s, there was a lot of conversation about, well, chocolate frogs wouldn't have been there yet because there is this random frame, kid you not, a frame in one of the Fantastic Beasts movies where it talks about new chocolate frog packaging. But I feel like there's wiggle room there. I feel like there's wiggle room. They talk about new chocolate frog card packaging. Dude, if chocolate frogs are in the game, I want to collect the wizard cards. But a lot of people think that shot from the Fantastic Beasts movies is basically them saying, like, the whole idea of adding in a wizard card was part of the new packaging, which makes sense. But yeah, what the heck? Then you've got pumpkin juice right here. Let's see. Oh, wait, I didn't even finish reading. It's run by Patrick Redding with his daughter, Olivia. Hopefully we'll get to meet them in game. So we got Patrick Redding and daughter, Olivia Redding. I wonder if Olivia is like, is she graduated from Hogwarts or is she too young and hasn't started Hogwarts yet? All right, then we have Top Spread, Honeydukes Early Concept by West Studio. Man, I'm really squinting to read these guys. Opposite, Honeydukes Sign Design by Dan Simpson. Then you have Chocolate Frogs, and then the left, Fizzing Whizbees Candy. Pumpkin Fizz Drink is what they called it. So maybe they didn't call it pumpkin juice at this time. And then a strudel pastry right here. Oh, dude, this is so fun. I mean, just think, we're going to be able to walk through. We're going to be able to walk through these shops right here. Walk through these shops. I mean, zoom to read it better, but it's low res, Mr. Mo. It's low res. So it's going to be blurry either way. Now, maybe if I can download, see if they have some better. They probably don't because they want you to go to the site and look at them. Okay, more quotes here, though. The most fun was getting to know the new characters and exploring the new environments within the missions, Revinson explains. I liked hanging out with the students and most of the professors and encountering new magic. The most challenging was when those characters were revised or those environments appeared or disappeared. But change is inevitable, whether it was the game itself or writing about the game, and so we just kept to our mission of making sure the book was the best it could be. So I wonder if they did like change some things. Because in another shot, oh man, hold on. How much time do we have? We don't have enough time for this. We don't have enough time for this kind of deep dive. We don't have enough time. But in one of the showcases, I can't remember if it was James or Ben, where they go over, I think it was James, where they go to the table and you see what looks like a chocolate frog card, but it was a different color not a Chocolate Frog card. I'm sorry. Chocolate Frog packaging, but it was like a lightish blue color. And so some of us were speculating maybe they changed it to like fit with that whole Fantastic Beasts thing about the lore. And so maybe that was something they didn't get to change, or maybe it is. I have no idea. While the author's understandably hesitant, let's see, did we read that one yet? No, we didn't. She does promise that the new characters and environments encountered in Hogwarts Legacy fit perfectly into the history we know and the future we know will be. One of the most important aspects of any time spent in the wizarding world is discovery, and anyone who reads the book is going to discover how the game was well thought out. Oh, let's go. We already know it was well thought out, but Art and Making of Hogwarts Legacy goes on sale February 10th, same day the game arrives on PlayStation 5, blah, 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 blah. And then there's that one. You can get a really good high-res shot of that one. See if we open it. Yeah, see, this one you can zoom in a little bit on. Showcase one, yeah, that's right. Zach. I'd be excited too, trust me, but yeah, not happening. It's not happening, guys. I don't know why. I would have loved to do it, but no showcase for retro. So yeah, if you guys just tuned in though, again, I don't know who sent it. Nico probably. Somebody probably caught it who actually posted this first. I had not seen this. I had not seen this at all. So I'm going to tweet this right now. To get this out there. Wait, why is it doing at Hogwarts Legacy? Stop it. Stop it, Twitter. All right, just came across this. Okay, what is sci-fi? Sci-fi Wire. With a sneak peek at the art and making of Hogwarts Legacy. This book is going to be so fun for fans to go through after launch. Check for typos, since I can't edit my tweets. Boom. I know, dude. It's going to be so fun to go through that book. Because at first I was like, $45 for an art book? Shouldn't this have been in the collector's edition? Maybe so. But it definitely looks like it's going to be a book that is packed with detail. I mean, what did they say here? 252 pages? Yeah. Which, by the way, I want to pull up my... So here's the shot of Honeydukes, guys, for any of you who just are jumping in. Table of contents talks about continue play. I would say non-spoilers on that stuff. None of that is like too crazy. Get a nice overview of the bathrooms here, and then the shot of Honeydukes. I love it, man. I love it. But I do want to pull up, I want to see what my email said, because I just got an email. Or, let's see, art and making. It's not going to arrive on launch day for me. So I'm in the US. I pre-ordered it on Amazon. It says mine is expected to deliver on Thursday, February 16th. This is for the art book. Yo, have a good one, Elwin. Thank you for being here. Elwin, come on now. You don't have to apologize for leaving early. You are here like so much for the vast majority of streams. All good, all good. Have a good one, Elwin. That is very true, Kelly. That is very true. I try to be careful with my words on that because I don't want to make WB really mad at me, but but I'm just like, come on, man. Come on. Yeah, so my art and making says it's going to deliver the 16th. And Amazon lists Amazon says release date February 14th, but that could just be an Amazon thing. This article here said it's going to release the same day as the game, February 10th. Maybe that's like actually in bookstores or something. So we shall see. We shall see. Amazon Canada, February 14th too. Gotcha, Jenny. Yeah, that's mine. That's same for US. Jake, I should comment on your comment. I just did. Oh, on Twitter, you mean? I'll take a look later. I'll take a look. All right, guys. So we have hit a crazy, ridiculous number of likes. Crazy with a ridiculous number of likes from all you guys today. So, Lauren, why are you lying to us? I mean, I'm not. I'm not lying. I truly mean when I say I would never straight up lie to you guys. If I had filmed a showcase, I just wouldn't talk about it. I'd be like so cagey. Think about it. I wouldn't talk this freely. Like, no, of course I'm not. I would not talk this freely. I would just ignore all the questions about it. Would ignore all of them. I really do wonder if there's a third. I have no idea. If there is, like, you would think 100% it's already been filmed. 100% it's already been filmed. And they do have enough time. Like, they definitely have enough time to release another one. Because we got a month left. So you think ASMR in there somewhere. Winter ASMR. Possibly, depending on if they send out early review copies or preview copy, like whatever they do on that front, that will be in the lead up to launch. And then if they did another showcase and or trailer, maybe. There's definitely enough time for that, but I feel like a lot of that would have already had to have been made and like ready to go. T-minus 26 more days. 26 more days. Did you avoid spoilers until April? Should you see everything? Oh, gosh, Hillary, that's tough. That's tough. I mean, for me personally, if it were me, but you guys do what you want to do, right? You do what you want to do. Personally, if it were me, I wouldn't care about story spoilers, which I know a lot of people would be like, what? That'd be the main thing I'd care about. I actually, when I play games, like I want to solve things and I want to figure out a lot of the things on my own. So I may watch like the first few hours of the game. I may watch people doing like free roam stuff, but I don't think I would want to watch the whole thing. Like I wouldn't want to know how to solve every single thing going in. Story stuff, I would be less worried about. Now, if it was a book or movie, of course, I don't want to be spoiled on it, but on the story, that could just be me. In my Amazon cart along with a strategy guide. Same, Roger, same. And I don't even normally do strategy guides, but I'm like, this could come in handy for making videos. This could come in very handy. He said an NBA. Oh, I know it was a typo. NDA. Yeah, exactly, Mr. Mo. Yeah, I've talked about it on stream. We actually unboxed the God of War Ragnarok Collector's Edition, not even the Jotnar. Yeah, we talked about it quite a bit on here. We talked about it quite a bit. Gonna at least see the intro, you think? Nice. They've confirmed that, David. Yes, that's confirmed. You can see that in the showcase. They walk up to the little pub in the little like the little village area. You see the character, and then we've seen them drink tea before. I don't know if we've seen them eat anything, but you gotta think there would be something they'd be able to like snack on at some point. All right, guys, we hit, like I said, we hit a crazy number of likes. So it is time for a bit of random Harry Potter quote trivia. Harry Potter quote trivia. The way this game works is I pick a random line from the series. Gosh, Noob, 10-4. Noob, have a good night, my friend. Thank you for being here. Hermione, lots of Hermiones. Lots of Hermione's book 3. Oliver Wood, Seamus, Hermione. Dean, book 4, says Brittany. Ron, book 3. Dean, book 3. Ron, book 3. Hermione, book 3. Red George, book 4. Oh, Seamus, book 3. Jenny, book 4. Fred and George, book 2. Jenny, book 4. Dude, somebody actually got it. And I think this person has gotten it just about every week. So I don't know if they're doing a little Googling. Nah, Brittany wouldn't do that. Brittany wouldn't do that. I think Brittany has a fantastic memory. Brittany, you were correct. It is Dean Thomas in Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire, book 4. Book 4. So it is, let's see, it's McGonagall. I'm pretty sure it's McGonagall talking here. I think they're in Transfiguration. Yeah, you're now entering a most important phase of your magical education, she told them, her eyes glinting dangerously behind her square spectacles. Your ordinary wizarding levels are drawing closer. We don't take OWLs till 5th year, said Dean Thomas indignantly. There we go. Good job. Good job. Nicely done. 2 points for Brittany. 2 points. Yo, and Mr. Mo with the $10 super chat. Thank you, Mr. Mo. If you haven't done the impression yet, this is stream 3 of asking for Bellatrix I Killed Sirius Black. Oh my gosh. And you gave a super chat. I think we got to make it that one. I think you got to make it that one. I think we got to go with it, Mr. Mo. All right, so hold on. Let me look up the exact quote. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna get the video. This is gonna be hard, guys, and I'm just gonna tell you right now, this one's not gonna be good. This one's not gonna be good. All right, I'm gonna mute the stream. I'm not gonna show it. We don't want to get any copyright issues here. All right, let's see. When does she start screaming it? Wait, hold on. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? You coming to get me? Oh, dude. Okay. I think so far we've done all male voices. I don't think we've done any female voices yet. Let me listen to it one more time. I think I can actually do the, you coming to get me? The other part, though. Oh my gosh. Okay. All right, I'm going to try it. You guys. This is what a $10 super chat will get you. Oh my goodness. Okay, hold on. Wait, hold on. You know what, dude? Let's get in that dark wizard mode. The other ones I feel like have been solid. My Snape wasn't my best, but I feel like Dobby is pretty good. I could do a decent Hagrid. Ollivander's my best by far. You got to get the laugh, though, right? You got to get the laugh. Think evil. Okay. Yeah. All right. You guys are giving me, okay. I'm feeling a little confident. Also, I can't do it that loud. My son's bedroom is it's not a cop-out. My son's bedroom is literally right above. It's right above this room here. This is going to be so bad. It's just cringe. I feel the cringe already. I feel the cringe already. Okay, hold on. Okay, so she's like, she's doing this it's just this maniacal. She's jogging through, almost like skipping through. Okay, hold on. I'm going to back up. I can't get that high pitched. I'll just tell you guys now. Cannot get my voice that high pitched. killed Sirius Black. Coming to get me, Potter. There it is. There it is. That's the best I got. That's the best I can do, man. I can't get my voice that high. Oh, as my voice literally cracks and breaks. Oh, dude. That was a lot. Nico said. I don't know how to interpret that, Nico. I don't know how to interpret that. Dustin went in with low. Yeah, that's very important. Like I wanted to set the expectations very low. Michael Jackson. Ow! Come on, come on. Oh, we could go Michael Jackson. I think I could do Michael Jackson better than Bellatrix. No, it's not happening this stream. Oh, man. Elwin's going to be so mad at you guys. Elwin's going to be so mad because I'm pretty sure Elwin has requested Bellatrix every single time. Dobby cosplaying. That might be so good, Pineapple Sam, that I have to try to do it right now. Dobby. Master has presented Dobby with the clothes. Okay, Dobby and Bellatrix. Dobby. Okay, Master, I killed Sirius Black. Coming to get me, Potter. I can't, dude. Oh my gosh, I can't. I just Dobby, Sirius Black. Or no, not Sirius Black. Dobby, Bellatrix. Dobby Tricks. So good, dude. So good of a suggestion. The impression, I know, probably wasn't that great. Dark Dobby. Dobby emotes in the chat. Dobby laughing emotes as well, dude. Oh, man. You got double A. You guys got double this week. You got double. We did hit 300, though. We did hit 300 likes, and Mr. Mo gave a $10 super chat. So, all right. I feel good. I feel good about the upgrade this week, man. Sounded the same to me. Was it too close? I love doing Dobby, man. Master has presented Dobby with clothes. Harry Potter has freed Dobby. Dobby is free. You gotta get that little crack at the end. I've heard that one so many... Dude, if you ever listen to the Pottercast, the official podcast of The Lakey Cauldron, they had a guy who did an impression of that one time. I think they actually had an episode where people submitted impressions, and they kept that one in. They kept the one... They, like, used that in their outro. And so just, like, every outro, Dobby is free... It's so good, man. Oh, just such an epic moment. Dobby killed Sirius Black. Dobby? Dobby killed Sirius? Oh, man. Dobby and Voldy drinking and laughing at him. Yo, I'm pretty sure wasn't the laughing Voldemort ear idea, Nico? Oh, yeah, let's check our poll. I'm pretty sure that the Laughing Voldemort... I mean, several people suggested it, but I think that one started with Nico. Have you pre-order? 4% said no, don't plan to. Those are the 4%. Like, you're the real ones, man. You're the real ones. You must be such a fan of the channel and the stream. If you are here hanging out in the live stream and you're not planning to pre-order Hogwarts Legacy, or you know what, maybe you're planning on buying it after. I didn't even think about that. Like maybe you're buying after launch. Darn it. That's the 4%. 20% waiting for impressions. 76% yes have pre-order. We had 764 votes. Let's go, man. Thank you guys for everyone who voted in the poll. I did too, Kelly. I did pre-order twice. Dobby didn't mean to kill Sirius Black. Dobby did not mean for Harry Potter to be angry with him. Best $10 I've ever spent. Oh, Mr. Mo. Mr. Mo, I'm glad you feel that way, man. Glad you feel that way. Going to very soon, Mike says. Would like to pre-order 48 more times. Oh, dude, I guess technically... I was thinking about the ones we gave away for the Christmas stream, but everybody... Fun fact, so everybody who won, who participated in the Christmas live stream we did, for any of the newcomers here, we did a giveaway. We gave away 3 copies of Hogwarts Legacy Deluxe. However, all of them chose the PlayStation versions, and PlayStation doesn't support gifting. So instead of actually being able to gift them Hogwarts Legacy, I had to just gift them PSN credit, which, I mean, it's kind of the same thing, but it's like, maybe they did maybe they bought something else with it. I don't know. Just up to them, right? Whatever they want to do with it. Yeah, whoever clipped that, I saw some people saying they clipped it. We got to make sure Elwyn gets to see that so she doesn't go crazy on you guys, because I know she has suggested Bellatrix every week. She has suggested Bellatrix every week, and we didn't do it. We didn't do it. You tagged her already, Jenny? Thank you. Nice, nice. Yeah, she'll see it there. All right, guys. Yo, I think that's going to be it, man. Another great live stream right at the 3-hour mark. Right at the 3-hour mark. So, like I said, man, if any of you out there who love watching gameplay streams, I know some of you were hanging out the other day when we did Goblet of Fire, but we are going to try to finish Goblet of Fire. I'm definitely 100%, I shouldn't say 100%, 99%, barring sickness or illness within my family or family emergencies. I plan to be streaming next Monday because I have the whole day off work. My wife is off work as well. It'll be a really good day to do some streaming. But I also want to try and do some evening streams this week. I really want to try and get through Goblet of Fire, the console version of Goblet of Fire, in the next week, so we can get moved on to a much better game in Order of the Phoenix, which I already have. I've got the PS3 copy. I've got my PS3 ready to go. I'll set it up right here. So we'll be doing those over on Twitch, and then I'll be bringing over to YouTube. So if you just prefer to do YouTube, you'll see them over as Let's Plays on the channel. But yeah, man, thank you guys for being here. Yo, Dustin, as we close it out here, Dustin with the $20 super chat. Dustin, thank you so much. D Galleons reminding everyone to stay hydrated since Noob's gone for the night. Dustin, man, thank you so much for the support, Dustin. Guys, all the super chats, like, I really do appreciate it. I really do appreciate it very much. Make sure you always take care of yourself first. Make sure you take care of yourself first, the people closest to you, and then if you choose to throw a little money my way, a little donation, memberships, all that, like, it really does mean a lot. Thank you all so much. And hydrate there from Dustin, which when we're on Twitch, you guys can do the little hydrate. Yeah, YouTube needs to add more things like that you can do. Nah, it's not just for PS5, Northwest. It's also for PC and Xbox Series X and S. Yep. Dustin spent $20 to get you hydrated and healthy. I spent $10 to strain your voice. Yeah, like my kid's screaming. He's awake now. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. If he wasn't, if it was like, if he wasn't there or if he wasn't awake, if it was like day, if he wasn't awake, if he was awake, I would have gotten a lot louder. I would have gotten a lot louder because it's like kind of like echoing. She's running down the hall, so I could have almost like done it over there on the other side of the room there. Moon Lily, you missed so much. It's all good. Power outage where you live? Oh no, hopefully nothing too serious. Well, guys, anyone who watches on the replay, let me know down in the comments. Thank you all for being here. Again, we had a crazy number of likes here. Replay Squad, like the video as well. It's going to help more people find the live streams. And I know we were joking earlier about timestamps. I really do appreciate when people go and say, like, when certain discussions happen, so we can go in and flag those, and I can put the chapters in so it's easier for people to jump to the different spots. So that's all I got, man. It's getting like, man, it's just crazy to think like how few of, we're not going to stop streaming even after Hogwarts Legacy. Even when we move on to other topics, we're going to keep streaming. Going to do all kinds of big things here. But this is like a special moment in time, man. Only a few more of these left of us not knowing what the game is like, of us not being able to play it, having it in our hands. Guys, you all are the best, man. Thank you all for being here. Again, I'm sorry I don't remember the person's name who initially sent this to me and tipped us off on this new article from Sci-Fi here about the art book. Thank you very much for doing that. Yeah, that was a good news story for us to cover. I may have to make a whole separate video on that. So, hope you all have a fantastic rest of your week. And maybe I'll see you again soon. Maybe I'll see you on Twitch this week. Discord, ! Discord, if you're not a member there. You can also follow me over on Twitter at RetroRaconteur. Anytime I'm going live, those are the best places to find out. As always, thank you all so much for watching. I will talk to you again soon.